Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.
Welcome to our July 27th VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. As you can see behind me, it's a very rainy monsoon day in Southeast Asia and Thailand, but this is what Thailand is sometimes. So we will proceed as scheduled. And if you see me run away, I'm taking cover because it's starting to rain very hard. So as always, make sure you subscribe at VEDGuruDev. Getting very close. We need your support to get us over the 1,000 subscribers mark. And also discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga 100% free kriyayogamasterclass.com. Master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And without further ado, let's get started with our July 27th VEDGuruDev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. So if you have any questions, please put it in the YouTube chat and we'll be sure to answer your questions. So welcome to I think this is our 8th VEDGuruDev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. So if you have any questions, don't be shy, put it in the YouTube chat, and we'll be sure to answer your questions. So with that said, bring Veronica to the stage. Namaste, Veronica.
Namaste. I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here. It's always exciting at these soul talks. We don't know what we're walking into, but I'm happy to have many beautiful conversations tonight. And anybody can listen or join in to our beautiful satsang conversations. So it's a collective community here. So we're building something beautiful. Like all the crazy flowers in my hair. I went a little crazy, but I don't know. I feel like a sunflower. So
I like all the flowers on your head. Very beautiful.
Thank you. I don't know. I just when I go to the store, I just pick whichever flowers are like calling me. Which ones seem to like be calling my name? So the yellow ones for today. So I don't know.
Nice.
I'm bringing sunshine to you where it's raining. So. So
we need all the sunshine we could get in Thailand today.
So I'm happy to be here, help VEDAGURUDEV, and feel like this is my sole purpose at these soul talks. So yes, happy to be here. So so we'll see where we go with these talks tonight. So yes, and our good friend Paul is here. He says, Namaste, Yoga Tribe. Namaste.
Namaste, Paul. Glad to have you. If you have any questions, put in the YouTube chat. We'll make sure we'll get to all of our questions. Let me put that there. Have a question, like it what I answered live, type it in the YouTube chat. So, yeah, if you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. Namaste, Sandy.
Yes. Namaste, my beautiful soul sister. She says, hi, beautiful souls. Your flower crown is very pretty, Veronica. Thank you. I'm so
I
happy you're
agree.
back, Sandy. Thank you.
You have a very beautiful flower crown on your crown
Yeah.
chakra. It's the hottest rara, right?
Yes. I was curious. I just heard that people can have golden auras. Have you ever experienced anybody with a golden aura?
Absolutely. That is
Yeah.
the ultimate goal in Kriya Yoga. These yogis always try to radiate the golden light body. So that is their ultimate goal. So they're constantly going to that state of radiating inner divinity or the golden light body, as they would call it. So
Yeah.
they definitely try to do that as much as possible. And that's how they visualize it too, like a white light or a very golden light. And even the Kundalini, they call it the golden serpent, you know? So it's like a golden serpent. So, like, pretty much everything they do, they try to use gold as much as possible because
Yeah.
it's the best conductor. But if you don't have money to make gold, they mostly use copper. So they use copper when they don't have the financial resources to
Yeah.
use gold. But everything they do, all the visualizations are always saying, visualize on the golden ball coming up your Sushumna Nadi, you know, the golden serpent, the Kundalini. You're lighting every cell of your body with inner divinity, the golden sun, you know,
Yeah.
shock. So everything they do is basically gold. That's in all the initiations, everything I've been, they always say, visualize a golden light, visualize a golden,
Okay.
visualize the golden serpent. So it's pretty much all gold. Like I can't think of when they say any other color. So they're always saying gold. So gold would be the best visualization, and
Yeah.
they can attribute it to what's called Surya, which is sun energy, right? So it's like
Yeah.
radiating that golden sun, you know, like light every cell of your body, you know, the golden serpent, the Kundalini, the golden ball, the inner alchemy. So everything is gold. And the chakra for the crown chakra is basically like a golden sun, you know?
Yeah.
So they're always everything gold, all day, every day in Kriya Yoga. So every
Yeah, I never
visualization, the color is always
is
gold.
gold. That's interesting. I never thought about how to visualize the serpent. I never even thought about its color, but I think I'll visualize it as gold now. So I think I was just visualizing it, its colors changing as it moved up the chakra system. So I guess it would become gold when it gets to the crown, but I don't know. I guess there's no rules here. Like,
That
so,
golden Shakti in the Kundalini, piercing all
yeah,
7 chakras, right?
yeah.
Uncoiling up your spine, piercing all 7 chakras. Yeah, the golden
Ooh,
serpent with its
nice.
golden hood. When you see a lot of these statues, they always have like a snake hood over them or like a sun
Yeah,
behind them,
and
and
it is
that's
gold.
to symbolize they're awakened. You know, they're self-realized, they're God realized. So yeah, they're always trying. Even when they make statues, like now that I think about it, most of my statues are like golden color. So
Yeah,
if they can't, if they, you know, gold is expensive, so it costs a lot of money to make these heavy statues. They mostly use brass, but still has the color
yeah,
of
the
gold,
feel.
you know. They always try to make any statue gold. So everything all gold, right?
Yeah,
Symbolizing your golden serpent, the Kundalini awakening, you know, the golden sun behind you. When you see a lot of these pictures, they always have the golden sun behind them.
Yeah.
They're
Like a disc
awakened, you
behind
know?
him.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like, you know, a golden serpent hood, you know, over them. Their kundalini is awakened.
Yeah, I read that was white and gold are the rarest, but probably not that rare when you're in the Himalayan mountains with many enlightened beings. So
Yeah, they're all radiating gold, right?
yeah, well, that's what I'll aim to be, as bright and golden as possible. So, Sandy, what does she have to say? She says, I wonder, who do you think first discovered the chakra system? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. I mean, if you ask my guru, he would probably say Adi Yogi, which is Lord Shiva himself. So they don't know really where the chakra system came from. It's been a yogic system that people have developed through testing and trial and error over thousands of years. So you know, that's a very good question. I mean, maybe this is knowledge that came from Shiva, then he transmuted it to his 7 rishis, like Agastya. Agastya really started to develop it and test it, and you know, other great siddhas like Patanjali and all these people, they started adding input. So I guess, I don't know. That's a good question. I would probably say the supreme science of this chakra systems and the Susimna Nadi probably came from some higher enlightened being. If you ask the yogis in the Himalayan mountains, they would say Adi Yogi, or they would say Lord Krishna, you know. So I'm not sure if Lord Krishna talks about the chakra system in the Bhagavad Gita, but it wouldn't surprise me. So it probably definitely came from a higher enlightened being and was passed down through lineage to lineage over thousands of years. So that's how we got it today. But this subtle science of the chakra systems definitely probably came from a very advanced, higher enlightened being. Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, you know, one of those higher frequency deities, you know. This is above my pay grade. This is beyond my comprehension. So anybody who said they, like a physical person, said they invented the chakra system is kind of questionable, because this seems like higher knowledge that's been passed down from lineage to lineage, right? You know, so I don't know. In my case, it resonates with me. It makes me feel good to say the bija mantras to the chakras. So I love the chakras. So thank you, whoever started the chakra system and this supreme science of the chakra systems, the 7 chakras. And yeah, it's very beautiful. It's really helped get me out of the pit of despair. Let's say it like that. Because when you go from the lower chakras and then you cross the bridge of your spiritual chakra. So the lower 3 chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the navel chakra, or like where like desires, ego, guilt, anger, you know, all these lower instincts and lower emotions kind of dwell in there. But when you cross the bridge to the spiritual chakras, which is the heart chakra, then you go up to the higher chakras. So that's why we're always going from the bottom floor to the top floor. You know? So you can't just go straight to the top floor. You got to go through the bottom, you know, and clear those blockages out, because the elevator can't it can't go smoothly if it gets stuck on the first floor, you know. So you have to kind of detach from all those lower emotions before you can go to the higher emotion, you know, to the higher chakras. And you don't want those lower emotions to follow you, like get in the elevator with you up to the top floor. So it's good to kind of dissipate them and take the trash out and let them go before you go up to the higher chakras. So that's basically the system we use in our Kriya Yoga school in a nutshell, you know. So yeah,
and nobody's had bad experiences.
Transcend the lower emotions to the higher emotions through opening the chakras. And it's
Yeah.
that when you want your kundalini to rise. So the bija mantras or the sound syllables are basically music to your kundalini's ear, right? So they say the kundalini is dormant in your root chakra. So when you start to snake charm this golden serpent, you have to open each chakra for it to for the snake, the kundalini, to pierce each chakra. So if they're blocked, it's not going to be able to rise. So you got to kind of clear out the junk, clear out the blockages, so your kundalini can uncoil up your all the way up to your crown as smoothly and gently as possible. So these bijas we have in our school are basically sweet songs to snake charm your kundalini, so it rises smoothly and gently and clears all the blockages. So it's free flowing, right?
Yeah. Do you think animals have chakras? Because in the morning when I'm sitting on my couch, I'll go through the bija sounds, and both of my cats want to sit on my lap. They're like very interested in what I'm saying. It's like they like the sound of it. But I was wondering if maybe they have chakras too.
I would say all living beings have chakras. Maybe even trees have chakras. So
yeah,
I can't limit it just to humans, but I would say animals have chakras too. Do they realize they have chakras, or they just enjoy the vibration when other people are saying the bija mantras, or do they need humans to act as a vehicle to help them open their chakras? So
yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Or
I don't know if
maybe yeah, when they purr or they vibrate, they're opening their chakras. They just have a different system to open it, you know? Like they have to work with the tools that they use. So so
they do like it when I rub their third eye. They really love that. So I think they do have chakras, but I don't think they have the ugly emotions that humans do, like the lower chakra. I think they're more evolved in that way. So yeah, I know they're conscious beings. Why wouldn't they have chakras? I don't know. I never thought of that myself either. So interesting. Sandy says, thank you. Yes, very grateful. I started working with chakras very unexpectedly when I started meditating. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. When you start becoming aware of the subtle energies, the chakras, the nadis, and your Shakti and your prana and all your inner energies, that's pretty much 80% of the battle right there. Most people aren't aware. So when you become aware by meditating or by some other means, you're pretty much there. And once you open the chakras, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like, oh yeah, where have you been all my life? So it's like, so once you see the promised land of opening your chakras, then it's a beautiful thing. You try to cultivate it, enhance it on a daily basis or as much as possible. Or when you feel a blockage, like, I don't know, I feel kind of heavy in my navel, right? Then you really lean into the bija mantras and kind of clear out that blockage or clear out that junk. You know, my guru used to say, clear the boxes that are blocking your door to God. So like that type of thing, you know? Oh man, I feel kind of heavy in my chest. I got to do the heart chakra, you know, or I feel my throat feels a little scratchy today. I got to do the throat chakra, you know? So you begin to kind of use these subtle sciences to kind of heal yourself indirectly, which is a beautiful thing. So ever since I started doing Kriya yoga, I haven't gone to the doctor. I heal myself. So I suggest people heal themselves as much as possible. You know, I saw Sandy said in a last sad song I was watching a couple weeks ago is basically heal thyself, you know?
Yeah.
And I could attest to that. In the Himalayan mountains, the yogis are definitely healing thyself. There is no hospital. There's no doctor. If you get in trouble or you have some problem, you're going to have to heal yourself.
Yeah.
So I've seen yogis do it individually. And if they need more help, we do it collectively. That's why my guru says we save our prana for break in case of emergency, your prana, right? So
Yeah.
you twist your ankle, you're gonna have to heal yourself. Ain't nobody coming. No, you know. When I went up the Himalayan mountains, the Indian government made me sign a waiver. If I die up there, they're not responsible, so they ain't coming. You know, you're on your own. So, but I've seen like people hurt their knee or twist their ankle because there's millions of rocks in the Himalayan mountains, and it's easy to turn your ankle. It's easy to hurt your knee, you know, especially if you don't have hiking poles, you're in big trouble. So like there are yogis that are hardcore yogis, walk up there barefoot. I wouldn't recommend it, but I've seen it many times. And yeah, these rocks are like razors on your feet.
Yeah.
So we had to heal a bunch of people. I mean, they made it, but their feet look like beef jerky. So collectively, we used our prana to heal people. Individually, you use your prana to heal people. It just depends, you know. If you're up there by yourself, you're gonna have to heal yourself. If you have a group or you met some yogis on the path, then collectively, that prana we've been saving from all of our pranayama practices, we heal people, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if this gets out, the doctors are going to lose their money. Like, we can heal ourselves.
Good. They should leave their money.
Yeah.
You know, you heal yourself. They're just guessing about how you feel in your body anyway. How would they know? You are the best healer for yourself. They're just taking a guess. Like, let me tell you a story of how you feel in your body. How would you know? You're just guessing. So I hope the doctors lose all their money.
Yeah.
No need, you know. I mean, if you get hit by a bus, maybe they got to put you back together. But anything else, heal yourself, you know.
Yeah, if you have the power, do it yourself. Take your power back. Yeah. Yeah, when you're opening up your chakras, do you like visualize discs, or do you like to visualize the flowers opening up on you? Or
Me
both?
personally, I like to visualize the flowers, you know.
Yeah.
I like the visualization of the flower blossoming, right? It's blocked, but I'm singing to it, and it's sweet music to the flower, and it opens up. And I also like a visualization of black smoke going out the flower. Ooh. So whatever blockage I have in the flower, it kind of black smoke takes it out, right? So I'm clearing the blockages. I'm blossoming each flower, and whatever junk is in there or whatever I collected, you know, over the weeks or months or the last time I unblocked my chakras, I just exhaust it out, like black smoke out, you know? Whatever this junk I'm holding on to or this blockage, exhaust it out, black smoke out. So it's I like the visualization of the flower blossoming. That resonates with me. But a lot of people like to see it as a circling disc, you know, like they look at the color, you know, like the root chakra is red, the sacral chakra is orange, the navel chakra is yellow, heart chakra is green, throat chakra is blue, the eyebrow chakra is purple, and the crown chakra is a golden sun with like a border like of all the colors of the spectrum. So I like that visualization. That resonates with me. But you know, whatever resonates with you, that is the best way. So if you really feel uplifted by looking at it as a circling disc, then fine, you know. Or if you like the flowers like VEDAGURUDEV, that's fine too. So
no judgment here.
your visualization of the chakras is individualized and personalized, so you should make it however you want, you know. Don't let somebody else's visualization become your visualization. Try it out, test it out, watch it as a circling disc, a color disc, or look at it as color flowers and see which one makes you feel the best and resonates with you. And when you feel it, you'll say, oh yeah, okay, that's the one I like the most, you know. So there's no one size fits all or a box, you know. Whichever works best for you, that is the best.
Ooh, I have a question for you. Somebody new.
Okay, great.
Kenny asks, are you afraid of the tension in the Southeast Asia? That's a good question.
Yeah, well, to make a long story short, I live in Thailand, and I probably live like 4 or 5 hour drive away from Cambodia. And on the border of Thailand and Cambodia, they're fighting right now. They have a disputed area. I guess there's a temple there that they say it's Thai, and the UN says it's Cambodian. So they've been fighting over this ongoing for a long time. So every once in a while it breaks out. Now they're shooting at each other, bombing each other. So it's not a nice thing. But I'm pretty far away from that. So like the main areas are like Bangkok and like, I mean, Phuket is like way far. That's like almost Malaysia. So that's like almost another country away. So yeah, I haven't, I mean, seen anything where I'm at, but these things happen in Southeast Asia, you know.
Yeah.
To the west of Thailand is what do you call it, Myanmar, Burma. So they have their own problems, you know. To the north is like Laos and Cambodia. They have their problems, and to the south is Malaysia. So it's been a hotbed for, for southeastern tension since the Vietnam War. So every once in a while, you know, something, you know, breaks out, and this is one of those cases. So am I afraid? Not really. It's another day at the office. These things happen, you know. What can you do, you know? I'm not in control of any. I try to do my own personal inner work, and whatever's happened in the crazy Maya delusional world, I try to let it pass.
Yeah. Well, Kenny says he is from Cambodia, and he's living in West Texas right now. Well, I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, so Khmer. Yeah, so I like Cambodia. You know, I've been there many times. It's almost like a different version of Thailand. You know, like Thailand has Thai New Year. It's called Songkran. They have it in Cambodia. So I wish all the best for Cambodian people, Thai people. Can't we all just get along, right? It's almost like people in Florida hate people in Georgia. It's the same people, you know. Like, what's the difference? So I wish all the best for Cambodian people. You know, there are a lot of Cambodian people in Thailand, and can't we all just get along? You know, it's just some
peace on earth,
fake made up line in the sand. So yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully they could come to some kind of resolution, or I don't know, somebody can mediate it. I don't have nothing against Cambodian. You know, it's like tomato. Thai people are Cambodian, and Cambodian people are Thai. I don't know what the divide and conquer, the separation is there. So Cambodia is great, and I got nothing against the Cambodia. And you know, Cambodians have been dealt a bad hand. You know, in the 90s they had this guy named Pol Pot. If you ever seen The Killing Fields, that was not a good time for Cambodia. So be gracious and compassionate to the Cambodian people.
Well, Kenny goes on to say, we as Khmer citizen, we want peace. Our Cambodian heritage temple is destroyed, and we as Cambodian people will finish this land dispute. And then the next comment is, we went through genocide. Now we must get along. Pray. Thanks for your input.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. The Pol Pots, the Killing Fields, and you know, like it's been rough being a Cambodian out here. So I wish the best for Cambodians. I got nothing against Cambodia. I live in Thailand. I love Cambodians, Thais, all of the above. You know, so it doesn't make no sense to me. But I don't work for the Thai government. I'm just a guest in Thailand. So hopefully they can come to some resolution, and their beautiful heritage of Cambodia and Thai, they could all not destroy their ancient temples. Like if you ever go to these temples, Angkor Wat and these Thai temples, they're awe-inspiring. I don't even know how they made it. You know, it's like going to the pyramids in Egypt. Like
Oh,
how did
wow.
they make this, and what are all these inscriptions on there and everything. So yeah, no need to blow up ancient heritage things over some dispute,
Yeah.
especially if it's already been resolved. So I know. Hopefully, we all can get along.
Yeah. That's sending prayers and love to you.
Sending prayers to the Cambodia and Thai people.
Yeah.
Nobody fight or hurt each other. Everybody live in peace and harmony.
Sandy says that I really appreciate the channeled healing you sent me, by the way. It really helped with alleviating pain. Very grateful to you. Still had to go back to the dentist, but with less pain. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear
Well,
that too, Sandy.
yeah. That Dan Van Tree is a good one.
We have some very good healing mantras in our school, that's for sure, So yeah,
Can
we
you
we
use that
we
to
heal
heal?
ourselves.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but can you use that
Yeah,
to
go
heal
ahead.
a country? Dan Van Tree to like heal like a country in turmoil?
I mean, I would start with yourself, and
Yeah.
then once you master yourself, then radiate that out.
Yeah.
A country is more. There's more moving pieces, so that
Yeah.
would take a collective consciousness. I mean, if you get 1 million people to meditate, they could probably uplift the country, but might be a
Yeah.
little difficult,
We
especially like these lower emotions, war and death, and fighting. It's hard to help people see the light, right? So they're
Yeah.
stuck in those emotions. So
Yes.
that would take a lot of work, and that might exhaust. That might kill your inner battery.
Yeah.
That might
Like,
drain your
my
battery pretty fast. So
my
trying
little
to control
battery.
people outside you. So I would just be a good example yourself, and once you master yourself and become self-realized, then kind of radiate that inner energy out, that positive
Yeah.
energy out, and who knows? Maybe my mother used to say, "Shoot for the stars, maybe you hit the moon." So try your best,
Yes.
shine bright like a diamond, let your soul shine, and who knows what will happen,
Yeah.
if it's meant to be, it will be meant to be.
Give it my best shot. Like,
Give it your best shot.
yeah. Sandy says, sending healing and prayers to Cambodia. Yes. Sending
Yep.
healing and
Healing
prayers.
prayers to Cambodia and to Thailand. I don't like to see anybody get hurt. I'm a little biased. I live in Thailand, but I don't have nothing against Cambodian people. They're
Yeah.
tied to me. So like I said, it's like Florida people and Georgia people, same people to me. Southeast Asia, Southeast America, East Coast, same. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Different flag, different line in the sand, but same people. So, when I went to Cambodia, I was impressed. I was like, this is Thailand. This is a different version of Thailand. They have a different flag, but are Thai people to me. And they
Yeah.
have the same Thai holidays, Songkran. Where they throw water on each other. They have the same like what do you call it, Sanskrit, like Thai writing language. So I was like, same,
Yeah.
what's the
Not that
difference,
different.
different flags, same people, so Thai people and Cambodian people are the same to me. So peace and blessings to all my Khmer people out there. I know you've been through a lot. Hopefully we can overcome this. I think I saw on the news that Donald Trump is trying to intervene and get peace. So hopefully he could.
Yeah.
He ran on the transparency that no more wars. So let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's get to the negotiation table, find some compromise, and stop fighting.
Yes. Kenny, this sounds beautiful. Is it Kenny says John Lennon He said, "Imagine if there was peace on earth." I agree. That's a beautiful song.
Yeah, imagine, you know. Well, it starts with you. So you radiate peace, and hopefully it becomes infectious, and everybody radiate peace and harmony. So yeah, I definitely would agree with you that let's live in a blissful, harmonious, peaceful place, you know, regardless of what your flag is or what you call your country or what language you speak or what color your skin is. Peace on earth to everybody, you know. No more divide and conquer. Love everybody equally, right? You know, my flag is better than your flag. My football team's better than your football team. This is all divide and conquer. Every football team is the best. Every flag is the best. You know, love and people as much as possible. You know,
Yeah.
like my guru said, if you have no matter how hairy or ugly the Himalayan Yeti is, if he has a good soul, he has good inner divinity, he is our brother, you know?
Yeah.
Like we don't say like when I was on the spiritual path, it wasn't like, "Oh, you're Tibetan? You can't come over here. I don't like the colors in your flag," or you know, "I don't like what you're doing." We're like, "Come on, let's go.
No.
Tell us what's it like being a Tibetan Lama? I want to know." And I've met some Tibetan Lamas that call themselves yogis. So there are a lot of Tibetans that call highly enlightened Tibetans that call themselves yogis also. So all these labels and all these titles, you know, if you're a good person and you live in peace and harmony and you love people, that's all that really matters. So whatever flag you have or whatever you call your spiritual practice doesn't make a difference to me. We love everybody equally. And like I always say, when you go to Lake Shrine SRF in Malibu, California, they have a sanctuary or a little space for every spiritual tradition, which I always thought was beautiful.
Yeah, that is
Even
beautiful.
though we're Kriya yogis over here, we love Babaji, we love Yogananda, we love Lahiri Messiah, we love Yukteswar, we love Jesus, we love Krishna. You have your space to do your own personal practice, you know? So whatever your spiritual practice is, no divide and conquer. We love you equally. So peace and harmony to everybody out there in the world.
Yeah. Like, I see your heart. It's beautiful. Let's be friends. Speaking of hearts, Sandy sends a multitude of hearts with diamonds. So many hearts.
Great.
I can't count.
Heart. I understand you, Sandy. When I comment on our members' posts in our Kriya Yoga School, I send emojis. So we're a highly emojied school here at the Kriya Yoga School. So emojis as much as possible. Send as many prayer hands and hearts and Om symbols as possible. You know, mala beads, all of the above.
An emoji speaks 1,000 words.
Enough said, right?
Kenny says, "Thank you, Sandy." So, thank you, Sandy, for your love. And to Thailand. Aw.
Peace and blessings to Thailand and Cambodia and to the whole world. All Southeast Asia, all continents, all sentinel beings, worldwide, the universe, all of the above. Peace and blessings. World peace. Universal peace.
We all live on the same planet. Let's get along. Like, come on.
Yeah, let's get along, you know.
Kenny says, "I wish everyone got the right mind as you. It will be more peace, definitely."
Well, I wish that as a blessing to everybody. Stay more centered and more aligned and be more loving and blissful and happy and compassionate, kind, helping people, loving people as much as possible. Love is unlimited. Like I always say, it's not 5 beans in your hand. It's unlimited. So give it wholeheartedly as much as you can to everybody, no matter what their flag is, no matter what their language is, no matter what color their skin tone is. Give as much love wholeheartedly as you can. You know, it's unlimited.
Yeah.
So why would you try to hold it tight? Give it as much as you can, you know?
Give all your love.
Give all your love wholeheartedly.
Well, I don't know. I just found this book. It's called The Tibetan Book of Living and Dying in my room.
Nice.
I don't know. What are your thoughts of the book of the Tibetan Book of Dying? I don't know, because I feel like this is a pretty good book. It's
Yeah,
like
the
a
Tibetan
guidebook.
Book of the Dead, I have read. It's a highly enlightened book. And one of our members, I can't remember if it was in our class or no, it was in our class. I
Yeah,
remember
Sasan.
now. So yeah, so San said about the Tibetan Book of Dead that he saw a video that a quantum computer tried to translate the Book of Dead, and they said this is very highly spiritual, high level knowledge in this book, and I agree. So in my translation, to make a long story short, the Tibetan Book of the Dead is basically like when you transcend your physical body, what is the best process? So it kind of gives you like a step-by-step kind of blueprint, which, to make a long story short, it says go into the clear, which basically means if you transition in a state of peace and bliss and you've lived your whole life helping people in peace and harmony, then you don't have to go through the hard steps. If you've lived a life of materialism and hurting people, you're going to have to go through the very dense, scary process of leveling up the hard way. So you could take the easy way by living a life of peace and calm and love, or you could take the hard way, you know, and that's how you transition. So, but basically, to make a long story short, even if you take the hard way, just don't get attached to what you see. You'll see monsters with big teeth or whatever. Just laugh at it like the joke it is. Like, yeah, I don't care. You know, what are you gonna do? So if you don't resonate on if you don't have a fear-based vibration, can't really hurt you. So once you get scared, then you're in big trouble, you know? Like, it's going to be a war getting out of that war zone. So just laugh at life as the joke it is. So I like when Babaji says, death is a joke to me. I am the death of death, right? Like, I laugh at this. This is joke. This is kindergarten to me. I don't care, you know? Oh, look at you. Your big teeth and you're scary. What are you going to do? Eat me? I don't care, you know? So if you have to take the hard road, this would be the easy way to navigate. Hopefully no one out there has to go through the hard road. You just go into the clear. I forgot what they called it. I think it's called like Bargo or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny because in Gayatri Mantra it says Bargo, right? Which is basically the divine light, right? So going to the divine light, you know? So go to the Bargo, go to the divine light, you know? Inside you, as you, right? Don't get scared. Don't be in a lower frequency. Don't attach to nothing. Just laugh at the comedy show like it is. Like, look at this. Oh, there's a big monster. Oh, look at you, King Kong. Oh, you're so scary.
Yeah, I'm not scared.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I don't care nothing about this. It's all a joke to me. So if you have that perspective, you should transition pretty good. But if you feel like you're going on your last breath, I would suggest that you transcend in a peaceful, blissful state, right? So you don't carry this junk with you. Leave it all behind. Yeah. And don't have any regrets. Like, I got to go back. Like, I did it as best as I could. You know, I did what I was supposed to do. You know, I always make that analogy. I ate a cheeseburger 10 years ago. Who cares? You know, like, I don't care. Turn the page, you know, like, I'm transitioning in a blissful, peaceful state. So none of this can affect me where I'm going. I leave all the trash behind. I'm traveling light, my friend, on the divine flight. Where's your baggage, VEDGURUDEV? 0. Only the clothes on my back. And I don't even know if I need these clothes. Take them off too, you know? I'm traveling naked. I like when they tell the story of Arjuna, he basically took off all his armor armor, you know, like Arjuna and Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. And he was naked, and he just walked to the snow until he attained moksha, which is liberation, right? I don't need none of this armor. I don't need none of this, you know. Only thing he had, he got a dog friend who attained moksha too, right? He says, I'll go on the divine flight, but I can't leave my dog behind. So,
oh, my best friend.
Lucky day for the dog. He attained moksha via Arjuna. So I always thought that was a beautiful story. And he just walked all the way into the snow until the snow consumed him, and he attained moksha. And his dog attained moksha too, right? So yeah, travel light. You don't even need these clothes on your back, you know. Where's all your luggage? Where's all your baggage? Zero, you know.
Yeah,
I have nothing, right? I'm ready to take the divine flight.
Yeah, I don't think people think about dying until it's too late, and then they start freaking out. I don't know. And I found this passage. I'll read it to you. It's like, if you're with somebody that's dying, how to help them navigate it. Because I just thought it was so beautiful. Giving hope and finding forgiveness. I would like to single out 2 points in giving spiritual help to the dying. Give hope and finding forgiveness. Always when you are with a dying person, dwell on what they have accomplished and done well. Help them feel as constructive and as happy as possible about their lives. Concentrate on their virtues, not their feelings. People are dying frequently, feeling extremely vulnerable and guilty. They feel regret, depression. Allow the person to express these freely, and listen to the person and acknowledge what he or she says. At the same time, where appropriate, be sure to remind the person of his or her Buddha nature, and encourage the person to try to rest in the nature of the mind through the practice of meditation. Especially remind the person that the pain and suffering are not all that he or she is. Find the most skillful and sensitive way possible to inspire the person and give him or her hope. So rather than dwelling on his or her mistakes, the person can die in a more peaceful frame of mind. I just thought that was beautiful, because people, they always think about what the regrets, and I don't think you should think about that when you die, because I'm sure there's
my intuition tells me that the state that you transition from your body, you always want to be in a blissful state. Like I said, you don't want the trash to follow you into the transitional state. So no matter what you did in your life, my guru always used to say, the worst thing you could do is guilt. Guilt is like stabbing your soul with a knife. It's an attack on your soul. Never have any guilt. You did what you did. It happened the way it happened. Water under the bridge, clouds passing in the sky. Let it go, you know? Don't dwell upon it. Happen the way it should have happened. Let it go, you know? Tomorrow's a new day. Be better. But don't hold on to this. Don't have any regrets. Focus on your inner divinity, like it said, exist in a state of meditation, a blissful, happy state, right? Like, congratulations, you won the golden lottery. You're taking the golden flight home, you know? Be happy. All these lower emotions no longer serve you. Let them go. Do not transition with any of that, you know? And if you see a person who's about to transition, make them aware of this too. Like, none of this matters. None of it. Let it all go. You don't need it where you're going. Travel light, my friend. You know, you don't need a bunch of rocks in your suitcase. You don't even need a suitcase. So let it go. Transition in a highly blissful, enlightened state. So yeah, that's what I would definitely say. This is good wisdom.
Yeah. And I like what the author said about focusing on the positive. Because there's always things that you did that were great. Focus on those. But don't focus on the negative.
Don't focus on negative at all, like zero. Only positive, only uplifting things, only blissful thoughts. That's it, right? And you'll have a blissful journey, you know? Congratulations. You got the golden ticket. You won the lottery. You're taking the divine flight home. In yoga, a lot of these songs are about that, like taking the golden flight. Like many yogis, the highest state you could get to is Mahasamadhi. which is the great samadhi, which is leaving your physical body. So there have been many examples of this, Yogananda and many enlightened yogis, and they welcome it. They can't wait for their day. Even like a lot of the songs we think are about overcoming death, like Trayambai Yaja Mahe. It basically means the fruit is detaching from the branch of the tree, right? The tree is your body, the fruit is your soul. So it's basically, let my fruit be free, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to be attached to this flesh cage, this tree no more, right? My fruit has now detached from the physical meat suit, the body, right? No more flesh cage for me, you know? Congratulations, you won the lottery. You're taking the divine flight home. So, but if you're aware of this and you have this perspective, you should have a good transition. Most people aren't aware, and it's frightening to them, and it's fearful for them, you know, scary to them. For me, I welcome it, you know, and soon as I could get off this hamster wheel of this 3D dense world, the better.
Yeah. I feel like I need to go home. I don't feel like I even belong
I definitely
here.
want to go home. You know?
like the trips, you know, I'm done with this ride. Like, can I get off this ride?
I'm done with this ride. I want to get off the hamster wheel. I'm tired of it, you know? Like it's too dense. It's too it's too frustrating out here, you know? I'm gonna put my time in my flesh cage jail, but hopefully this is my last day at the rodeo, you know?
Yeah.
What do you say? Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I'm going home. But that's why I always say, if you see a tsunami behind me, let me know. But now that I think about it, I'm gonna just let the tsunami consume me, and I'll say, why are you here so soon, Vedguru Dev? Out of my control. Tsunami consume me. You know, act of nature. I can't control nature, so you know, but just trying to put in my work and you know, help as many people as possible, and get home as fast as I can, you know.
Yeah. I don't know, this might be kind of a deep question, or maybe not, but I just remember as a little girl, like, having this thought, I'm alive, who am I? And about broke my mind. And I couldn't wrap my mind around, like, you know, that I existed. I don't know, and I feel like there is something that came before Veronica and something that will come after Veronica. And it's something that knows, and I guess it's called consciousness or my soul, but it's still like this mystery. I know that it's always present within me, but it's like an accumulation of everything. And it's like I feel it more and more, but it's like it's not, I don't know, it's something that's always with me. And I feel like it's like this thing. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah. I know people say it's your soul, but it's just like I just feel like it's always with me. So
yeah, I agree. Like, when you see newborn babies, they kind of looking around like, how did I get here? What's going on? How did I end up here? Like, what is this place? I can't make sense of none of this here. So yeah, me too. Like, when I look back at my life, I say, yeah, how did I get here? How did I get on this path? What does this all mean? And, you know, but now I kind of just surrender to the path and let it take me where it takes me. I don't know how it works or why it works or what is the meaning of it. I just say, all right.
The fact that I'm even alive.
Like, I'm a Kriya I'm a Kriya yogi. I'm gonna go as far down this path as I can and see where it takes me. I surrender to the path. You know, Babaji's driving my car. I'm just watching him drive me around, you know. So I'm just delivering Babaji's mail. I'm not trying to make sense of it. I'm just trying to see where it takes me, and that's what it will be, you know.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Let it be. Okay. Why do I want to understand everything? Oh.
Yeah, so I can't take credit for any of this. You know, even the things I say that come out my mouth, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't even know where that came from. You know, I say a lot of stuff on these sad songs or these soul talks. I was like, I don't take no credit for any of this. You know, I'll give all the glory to Babaji. He does the best job. God, the source, whatever God you or deity you pray to, they're doing the best job. They're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just delivering some messages via the
Yeah.
mail.
Yeah. What is I wanted to talk about? Oh, I was Ruksha beads. I don't know. I've been looking
Uh,
into Ruksha beads,
yeah.
and I don't know. And they have a lot of different qualities.
Mm.
I don't know. First, they say to activate them, you need to sprinkle Ganga water on them. Have you ever heard that? That
Yeah, they do
Ganga
say that.
water,
I have definitely soaked my mala beads and
the Ganges
the
waters.
Ganges River, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. You know, and in my house I have a bottle of Ganges River, right, and Satupon Lake water. You know, just
yeah,
in case I don't know my physical body gets blown up, I'm gonna put all that divine water on my body to heal myself. You know, or
yeah. Why
help the
not?
healing process. So I have some in reserve, like break in case of emergency. So yeah, have I swum in the Ganges River and have I put Ganges water on my mala beads? Absolutely, every chance I
Nice.
could get. So you know, but yeah, it's not necessary. If you live by
But
the Ganges River in
yeah,
India, by all means, every day, soak them in there. Go in there with your mala beads. You know, every time I swam in any body of water in India, I wore all my mala beads. It's necessary. You don't take them off. You let
yeah.
them soak in the divine water. So you know, yeah.
Yeah,
Anytime you see a picture of me in the water, you see I'm wearing all my mala beads. I bring my Babaji statue into the river and soak it and put the water over my head. Everything I can. Go underwater. So yeah. So as
yeah, they're
much as
very
possible, I
powerful.
would say. If
Yeah,
you're not by any body of water, it doesn't have to be the Ganges River. I wouldn't spend thousands of dollars flying to India just so you could soak your mala beads in the Ganges River.
yeah,
It's helpful, but if you live by the ocean, Pacific Ocean, or you live by a lake or a river, yeah, put your mala beads in there and let them soak up the prana.
yeah,
Absolutely, why not? So yeah, if you really become aware and you're open to the resources you have around you, those are perfectly fine. You know, would I get on an airplane and spend thousands of dollars, hotel and all that, and to
yeah.
soak my beads in the Ganges River? No. If I'm at the Ganges River and it's there,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know, so you know, any body of water or any sunshine would be perfectly fine for your mala beads. You know,
Yeah.
if you have the opportunity, you know,
Yeah, if
fine.
you have the
But
money,
don't go
time.
out of your way.
Yeah, and I guess they're supposed to like change your karma just by touching them. I don't know. It's supposed to it helps handle like stress and calms your body, the Raksha beads.
True,
And
but how can I say this? If you're living a life of harm and negativity,
kind of
it's not going to help you. You know, just by putting on some mala beads, it's a 24-hour a day ritual. Let's say it like that, right? Like people in America only go to church on Sunday, and if you're like my father, he watches the football game in church. Like I don't even care about this, you know. So I
yeah.
don't even know why I'm here. So if you're a Sunday yogi, it's probably not going to help you. If you spend one day praising God, but the rest of the days you do bad, it's not going to be effective.
Yeah.
If 24 hours a day you resonate positive energy with your Raksha beads and your mala beads, then it's going to be helpful. It's going to it's going to hold that energy. It's going to carry that energy. In the yogic tradition, they say, don't let anybody wear your raksha beads, or don't let anybody use your meditation cushion, or don't let anybody use your yoga mat, because it carries your energy, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want other people's energy to become your energy, especially if they're on a lower frequency. So, but I would test it out yourself, you know. These are good stories, but if they're not effective for you, then I wouldn't do it, you know. So I would just say, whatever you have at your disposal, whatever resources you have, then I would use those. So if you live by a body of water, I mean, everybody has sun. Hopefully, wherever you're at, just let them soak up the divine universal energy, you know. Put them in the water, you know, put them in the sun as much as possible. And also your own temple, your physical body, you know. Enjoy the sun. Expose your body to the healing rays of the sun. Expose your body to the healing bodies of water wherever you're at, and enjoy life and nature as much as possible. Nature is probably the best healer of all, right?
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. And I guess the more you wear, the more blessings you get. So I guess that's why you see the gories with like 500 of them, it looks like, in their head. So like, I'm going to get as many blessings as possible from these groups.
Yeah, they have a lot, you know. I look like Kriya Yoga Mr. T over here with a bunch of Raksha beads in accordance to our lineage. So I don't have as many as the gories. I mean, maybe I did if I put on all my Raksha beads, because I have them on my pictures, like certain Raksha beads are made with on my statues. So if I put them all on, maybe I would be a gori. I need to put some vibhuti on my body, the holy ass they smear all over their body. So maybe one day I'll be on the Agori path. I think that's a beautiful path, and I resonate with it very much. So
you'll have a golden
one day
aura.
I'll come back home. I'll have a golden aura.
Yeah, and they're supposed to cleanse your aura. What else did I read? It brings wealth and abundance, improves your physical health. I don't know. Can you think of any other things that Raksha beads do for you? Or
yeah, pretty much they just carry your energy. So if you're radiating negative energy, they're going to amplify that energy. So always be in a positive state of love, compassion, kindness out here, and be the best person you can be. And because if you're stuck in a lower frequency, it's going to radiate that lower frequency. So it's not going to help you. If you're a bad person, it's not going to make you a better person. It's probably going to hold that energy in, you know? It's going to enhance that lower frequency. So just be the best person you could be. And, you know, you can never go wrong with that. Loving as many people as possible, helping as many people as possible, being kind to as many people as possible, being compassionate to as many people as possible. And you will always be on the right track. So Raksha beads isn't going to help you be a better person. That's the inner work that you need to do. So if you're doing the inner work, it's going to radiate that. If you're hurting people, it's going to radiate that. So you know, you don't need to magnify lower instincts and lower emotions. So be the best person you could be. And if you want to amplify that, get some Raksha beads. If you're a bad person, Raksha beads aren't going to help you.
No, I was looking at how they make them. It's a pretty involved process. I don't know. They got to get it out of this blue fruit. So I see why they call it Shiva's Tears. It's a beautiful little blue ball. But then they got to soak it in like warm water overnight. And then like they brush it to get all the residue and dirt out of it. And then dry it. And then like take the needle through it. Yeah, I know. And I just had this thought, like, it'd probably be really powerful if you if you had like gold beads intertwined with the Raksha beads, if you had the gold. But but like you say, you know, be a good person first. The Raksha beads
Yeah,
aren't going to save you.
it's going to be all for naught if you're not a good person,
Yeah.
So these people went through all this work. Just be a better person and it'll amplify it. Yeah, like these Raksha beads, it has silver in between, right? I like these because it has a space for your thumb when you're counting, mala beads. So I like it. Yeah, it has like some kind of silver design. And you see it, right? It's kind of twisted up and special. So it's like a thin silver twine, and they twist it up in a certain yogic way. So yeah, if they go to all this work to make these Raksha beads, at least do your inner work and
don't put your ugly energy around your neck.
Don't put your ugly energy on the positive thing. I can just see these people, they spend days making these Raksha beads in the Himalayan mountains, and you just waste it on lower emotions.
Yeah.
Don't do it to yourself, right? What did this guy do? My beautiful Raksha beads. Yes. I soaked this in water. I pinned the needle through each 108 mala beads, Raksha beads, So if you get Raksha beads, do yourself a favor and radiate positive energy onto those Raksha beads,
I have a real appreciation for them, all the work that goes into them, and each seed is a little bit different. They all have, it's like a little fingerprint on each seed, so they're just beautiful, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the texture on it too. So your thumb doesn't slip, and they're all different kinds. Like this one is like a 6-face Maruga Raksha bead. So they all have different kind of meanings and different textures, so you could really get into it. There are real Raksha bead scholars out there. In Thailand, they have they have like medallions for Buddha, right? And they come out with their eyeglass. They're like, oh, this is they're really into it. So like
is this authentic?
They're really checking the authenticity. What was the monk who carved this and this and that? So same with the Raksha beads. That's their they don't usually wear medallions in India, but their thing is more Raksha beads, which is a beautiful concept. It's like your own inner energy, not like somebody else's protection. It's your protection. So have your own energy and do yourself a favor. If you have Raksha beads, make them as best as possible, because you radiate that divine energy onto your Raksha beads. So.
I know when the time's right, I'll get some. It just hasn't happened yet. But everything happens in divine timing. So they'll come when it's time.
I see people online, I'm not going to say no names, they sell consecrated Raksha beads. And I was like, that's kind of missing the point, because they're... It's about you amplifying your own energy, not carrying somebody else's energy. It's not going to be that effective. So I know it's a good sales pitch or whatever, but if you're just the best person you could be and you have positive energy, you'll amplify that energy. So,
I don't know. People do carry, I don't know. I don't really like people touching me, because I can feel like some people just have dirty energy. So you can feel people's energy. It's like, and some people just want to touch you. Like, don't touch me. Like, ugh.
I mean, this is a big thing in the yogic path. Like, I don't want your karma to become my karma. I don't want your junk to become my junk. So like, this is something you have to work out on your own. I don't want your, I like to say I have a big trash mountain of karma that I need to burn from past incarnations. I'm not trying to get more karma, and I'm not trying to make your karma become my karma. That's for you to work it out yourself, right? So
I feel
you
like
burn your own trash mountain.
Like...
I don't need no more trash on my trash mountain. I got enough work over here. So
keep your
do your best burning your karma.
You do your own inner work. Like, it's not my problem.
And if you don't know how to do inner work, it's all on the screen right there. So we're giving you the blueprint and the path.
Oh, speaking about blue, have you ever tried that blue fruit from the Raksha beads? Can
No.
you even eat it?
They say you could eat it. Yeah, I don't even know if you could eat it. That's a
Yeah, I
good
don't know
question.
either. Hmm.
I like the concept of tears of Shiva, the
Yeah,
Raksha beads. That always resonated with me. Like I'm wearing Shiva's tears around my neck, which is a beautiful
that is
concept.
beautiful.
It really uplifts me and makes me feel good.
Yeah,
You
and I
know?
love that the
So,
Aghoris just wear so many of them. They're really
oh yeah,
showing their love for Shiva. Very
they're
beautiful.
beads, yeah, with their Raksha beads.
Yeah.
What happened? I went out for a second, right?
Yeah, for a second. So,
Yeah, so they have them
or
around their wrist. They have them around their ankle. They have them around their neck. They have them in their hair. They have them everywhere. So as much as possible. Never enough Raksha beads.
what do you think about the idea that of like a spiritual inheritance coming to you when you're ready? Like the more things you let go, it feels like more wonderful things are coming to you. Like maybe when you're ready, you inherit all these, I don't know, that you're making room for these spiritual gifts. I don't know, when you're ready to receive them. I don't know. I just feel like gifts are coming to me. So I don't know if there's such a thing as receiving a spiritual inheritance.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, they say on the yogic path, you pick up where you left off. So that's why it's always encouraged to go as far as you can down the yogic path before you transcend your physical body. So you're basically inheriting all the knowledge and the wisdom and the yana that you got in the past incarnation. I mean, me personally, I find it highly unlikely and impossible how
Yeah.
I would know any of this stuff. So I'm basically inheriting my knowledge from the past incarnation and picking up where I left off. So I take no credit for this. I mean, a lot of yogis in the Himalayan mountains are like, "How you know that?" And I was like, "I don't know how." And it just came to me, and they were like, "I don't know who you were in a past incarnation, but you wouldn't have this knowledge unless you been through this or experienced this before in a different incarnation." So I was like, "All right, well, I guess I'm just gonna go as far as I can on this path, and hopefully this is my last day at the radio or rodeo, and I could just pick up where I left off, or don't come back at all. Just get
Yeah.
off the hamster wheel and say, hey, that's enough. I'm good. I'll see you. I'll be in I'll be around the campfire, the yagna with Babaji and all the other ascended masters, singing songs and hopefully I gave all of our students and all the people who watch these live streams enough knowledge to carry them and they could help people and on and on and on,
Yeah.
carry the torch, over and over and over, So, yeah, I would definitely say in my case, or I can't speak for other people, but I'm definitely inheriting all this knowledge. I have no clue where it came from, and I take no credit for any of this. So I definitely take no credit for what comes out of my mouth on these satsangs and our classes or wherever, just comes from the ether, the Akashic records, wherever, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know,
Yeah.
So I inherited this from somewhere or somebody sending me a stream of consciousness. So I take no credit for any of it.
Yeah, I like what you said, like, who were you? People are like, who were you in the past life? Like, there's just some things you just know without knowing. You just know. You're like, I don't know how I know, I just know. So it's
Yeah,
interesting.
and they have techniques in Kriya yoga where you could kind of get a glimpse of who you used to be. I used to try that, but then I just came to a conclusion like, what difference does it make? I'm living in the present moment. The
Yeah.
future is imagination. The past is just memory. I'm going to try to be the best person I could be in the present moment. And whoever I was, water under the bridge now. I'm going forward. I'm not going backwards. So
Yeah.
I'm
You're
the person who I was in the past incarnation. I'm going to try to make proud of how much progress I made going forward,
yeah.
So if that person in the previous incarnation or the previous dimension looked back at me and said, well, proud of this guy, he took the gifts we gave him and he went for it, you know. So, you know, he's made a lot of progress, you know, along the path. So that's the way I look at it. So I'm going to try to do the best I can in the present moment and go take as many steps forwards as I can. No steps back, if possible.
Yeah, the past is the past.
Water under the bridge, clouds passing in the sky. Let it pass.
Yeah.
Whoever I was, whatever, you know, be the best person I could be in the present moment.
Well, Sandy says, it makes sense to me, Veronica. Same thing happened to me. Gifts opened up in a huge way when I started on the spiritual path, including mediumship. Wasn't a part of my story before 2019. Oh, just before 2020. And then she goes on to say, just one more thing. Also, my psychic senses expanded and channeling became a norm. Who knew? Yeah, that's crazy. Now
I would definitely agree with you. I don't know where any of this came. Like, I used to be a terrible singer. Now I just sing wholeheartedly all these bhajans and kirtans and mantras. I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a switch flipped one day, and I was like, let's sing some songs. And I'm
I love it.
Even my guru was like, where'd this guy come from? Who are you? You know, where'd you come from? I don't know. One day the switch just flipped on me, and I became this yogic bhajan singer, you know, this mantra japa guy, you know. Before, I don't know, at a certain time when it was like mantra japa time, I didn't want to sing. Like, I wanted to be the guy in the background. Like, oh, you go ahead, you sing better than me. One day that switch just flipped, and here I am in the forefront. Who wants to sing? Me, you know. I'm first, you know, in the Himalayan mountains, I'm the guy leading, singing the bhajans and singing the songs. How that happened, I have no clue. So yeah, when you kind of align yourself with like the pillar of light and center yourself, the possibilities are unlimited. So you can start getting divine messages, which is called darshans, by channeling, mediumship. Who knows where all this comes from? Just most of the practices we do in Kriya Yoga are to clear the blockages and align ourselves. Once you do that, you'd be surprised of your unlimited inner potential. You know, you start channeling, darshans, you know, mediumship, manifestation. Who knows? The possibilities are unlimited when you align yourself with your inner divinity and clear all the blockages.
Yeah, I like doing the mantras too and the singing. I was thinking maybe like our words, our energy, maybe like the words are so powerful and positive. We're casting a spell with our words. But if I'm saying something as beautiful as a Gayatri mantra, like my voice is amplifying it. No wonder I feel so good saying those words. Even if I have a terrible singing voice, it just lights me up. I feel so good saying these mantras. Because I am casting a beautiful spell with the words I'm saying.
I agree with you. Like, especially the Gayatri mantra or Root Param Jyoti, it's like lighting your inner lamp, lighting your cells of your body or your inner divinity, aligning yourself, becoming a radio antenna of the God glow, the God vibration, the God resonance, you know? So like, yeah. Like on a past, I think it was a Soul Talk, Paul talked about the Boogosphere, right? And Veronica in our school posted a very enlightening video. Like, they have this, to make a long story short, they have this metal ball that they don't know where it came from and has all these symbols or hieroglyphs or yantras on it, and they don't know how it came. So somebody in Mexico, I guess the ball's in Mexico, had the insight to say, or the inspiration or the darshan, like, we should play the Gayatri mantra for this ball. And when they played the Gayatri mantra to the ball just started going crazy. Like the meters or the sensors, it was like, Oh, yes, yes.
Like,
So
filled it
I
with
thought that
light.
was beautiful. Like this divine alien gold, this metal ball, for some reason, loves the Gayatri mantra the most, right? So I always thought that was beautiful, and that was a good confirmation. Like, yep,
Yeah.
I would agree. I mean, probably said thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even million Gayatri mantras, and I didn't know I was a Gayatri lover till I got to the Himalayan mountains, and my guru enlightened me to who Gayatri was. Now I look for every opportunity to say Gayatri's mantra. So I
Can
was
you sing
very.
Gayatri right now?
You
I'm
wanted
giving
me
you
to
the
sing Gayatri's
yeah,
mantra?
I'm giving you the opportunity.
You're clearing the path for my
Yes.
Gayatri mantra. Okay,
Yes.
I'll say Gayatri's mantra. Om Bhu Bhuva Swaha Tat Sat Viturvaranium Bargo Deva Satimahi Dhyayona Prachodayat. So
Love
there
it.
is Gayatri's mantra. Lighting your inner lamp, resonating with your inner divinity. So
And Sandy says, I love singing bhajans too. Yeah.
yeah, but I love it too. Some bhajans we have in our school are pretty intense, they're
Yeah.
pretty long. And I don't even know how I know all that about the bhajans, but yeah, I
Yeah,
guess I
maybe
do.
in school, if we get enough people that love singing, we'll have maybe a bhajan class. Get
Yeah, at the end of each class, well, the last 10, 15 minutes, we sing all our songs, which are beautiful.
Yeah.
So all of our members have the opportunity. Our weekly mantra japa practice is led by one of our members' daughter. I
Yes.
think she's 9 years old, which is very beautiful. It's very inspirational. That innocent, pure soul energy from a child. So I was like, let me get out the way. I'll sing at the end. Child needs a lead, right?
Yeah.
So we also have like a banner that says led by her. So.
Ariana. I like that you always ask her, do you have any more mantras you'd like to say, Ariana? And last
Yeah.
week or the week before, she did Buddha's mantra, and I'd never heard it, and she blew my mind away that this little girl knew Buddha's mantra.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Buddha's mantra is Om Mani Padme Hum. So obviously I live in Thailand, which is a Buddhist country. So I've said millions of those, It's kind of funny. In Thailand, every morning at 6 a.m., the monks walk barefoot and they have their bowl and they ask for like offerings. People give them food, people give them money, and they give a blessing. So they say the Buddha mantra to me. I say the Buddha mantra back to them, and it's a Buddha
back and forth
exchange.
A Buddha exchange. I love that.
So when she said the Buddha mantra, I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. Last week she said the Ganesha mantra, which I thought was great, removing all blockages and clearing the path for success. Lord Ganesha. So I always like to say Lord Ganesha first because he clears the path, right? Clears all the obstacles, removes all the obstacles. So that's the way I was taught in the Kriya yoga lineage. So
yeah.
yeah, so it's good. But yeah, I definitely enjoy the pure soul of a child singing mantra japa and all this stuff. So I wish when I was her age, I was aware of these. I had to take all the bumps in the hard road, Yeah,
she's highly evolved.
took me 40 years of my life to get on the path of Kriya yoga, It was a difficult path, So anytime I see a child who resonates with mantra japa and the meditation and these practices, I always think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and Sasan was saying that him and his daughter have conversations about consciousness, blew my mind off.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't thinking about consciousness till I was like, my 30s. Like, so
Yeah,
I'm a
me
slow
too.
learner.
It wasn't a conversation between me and my father, consciousness.
Yeah. Mine
My
either.
my conversation was, do you see the football game on Sunday? What do you
Yeah.
think about the Pittsburgh Steelers this season? And that was our conversation.
Yeah. That
It
was your
definitely
bonding.
wasn't about it definitely wasn't about meditation or consciousness or any highly evolved
Yeah.
topics. It was lower frequency
Yeah.
topics, you know. What do you think about the president? What do you think about our football team this season? This type of stuff.
Yeah.
Blue collar topics.
Well, if I have to be reincarnate, I wanted to do a yogic family and then raise a yogic family. Yeah. If I have to, but trying to get
Oh,
out of
me
here.
too. They say in Kriya Yoga that it's a true blessing to be born into a yogi family. And they say there's a
Yeah.
long line of people waiting to be born into a yogi family. So hopefully you get your wish. Hopefully I get my wish if I come back.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping to get off this hamster wheel,
Me
but if
too.
I do have to come
Like
back, just make it
make it
more
more pleasant.
enjoyable. You're right.
Yes.
Make the environment, the conditions less tense and more blissful and more conducive to my yogic Kriya yogic practice, right?
Yes.
Or at least leave some notes or breadcrumbs for me to realize myself a lot earlier, like in Ariana's case, you know.
Yeah. That's the plan. Sandy says that she loves the Gayatri mantra. It is her favorite. So thank you for singing it, VEDAGURUDEV.
Yeah, Gayatri is a beautiful one. And this week's class, we learned the Gayatri mantra. So I gave mantra diksha to the Gayatri mantra. So if
Yeah.
you want the
If
Gayatri
this-
mantra, it's on the screen, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's all waiting for you.
or if you want me to coach you, or what's good about our school is it's more tailored for Western people, right? So the way the Gayatri mantra looks in Sanskrit isn't the way it's pronounced in American English or Canadian English. So I kind of write it out in American English. That's the way I learned it too, right? You know, like bar, go, you know, like
Yeah.
each sound syllable. So it's easier for you to learn. So I've taken all the bumps so you don't have to, right? I try to make it as seamless and easy for our Kriya Yoga School members as possible, right? Because I had to learn the hard way in the Himalayan mountains. My guru would say it once, then he wouldn't say it again. So I had to take inspiration when I heard it, right? It took me a couple times of hearing different people saying the Gayatri mantra and writing it down. And I had to write it out like, you know, Bargo Deva, you know,
Yeah.
Day, D-A-Y, you know, like D-I-O Sati Mahi, right? D-I, like I, yo, you know, sat, I'm sitting, D Mahi, all right? D Mahi, you know, so I had to break it down like this. So if you want that, it's in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. I break down all the bhajans and all the mantras like that. So
Yes.
yeah,
It's very
so
helpful.
I wish the school was here when I started. It would have been very helpful.
Yeah.
I took the hard road, you know.
It's been a bumpy road for you.
It's been a very bumpy road, and I had a lot of critics, a lot of people laughing at me around the Yagna fire on the way, but it helped. How they say this, iron sharpens iron, right? So I needed that harsh criticism to motivate me and help me get better at mantra diksha, the pronunciation. So this was always my Achilles heel on the yogic path.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a lot better. Every day is a new day.
Yes. You were a lump of coal, now you're a shining diamond. You took a lot of heat.
I took a lot of heat from the from the Yagna fire and from other enlightened yogis in the Himalayan mountains. But that was good heat, you know. It helped warm me up on those cold winter, brutal Himalayan days.
Yes. Well, I was also thinking like making deposits into our spiritual bank account. I don't know, instead of money, it's the things I'm putting out into the world. For example, I volunteer my time here at the Kriya Yoga School. I think that's putting a lot into my spiritual bank account. And then I don't know, the work I do is service work. So I'm doing like karma yoga every day because I'm helping people, I'm serving people every day. I think I'm really fortunate in that respect. I don't know, just like I don't know, the vibrations that we're putting out into the world, we're adding to our spiritual bank account. And then if you're, doing your Kriya yoga or whatever spiritual practice, that's putting money into your, not money, but, adding to your spiritual bank account. I don't know, everything we do, like the things we consume, the people we talk to, the things we watch. I don't know. I just like really am aware of like the things I'm like consuming and putting into me and putting out into the world. I feel like that's adding to this spiritual bank account. So yeah, I was thinking maybe, I will get my yogic family if I keep adding more to this spiritual bank account. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking at money in different ways now. Like money is, there's things worth more than money.
Yeah. My guru always used to say, we might not have a lot of rupees, which are Indian money, but in the bank of Babaji, we are spiritual millionaires, and that's all that matters. This fairy dust paper money to yogis in the Himalayan mountains, it's unnecessary. They don't care about it at all. I mean, when we're in the Himalayan mountains, I can't think of a time we ever talked about money. It's a non-issue. They don't care about it at all. Sun comes up, they wake up. Sun goes down, they go to sleep. That's electricity. What do they eat? They drink water out of the waterfall in the Himalayan mountains. People donate some rice or roti or whatever, and that's how they live. So money is a non-issue for them. They don't care about it at all, which sounds crazy to people in the Western world, but they are unattached to it. One of the most beautiful stories I like is Ramayana Maharishi. When he got to the place of his ashram, he took all of his rupees out of his pocket, threw it in the ocean, or threw it in the lake or the river, and says, I never want to touch this dirty money again. I don't like it. He got his wish. Whatever he needed was provided for, so he didn't care about money. He didn't think about it, So, yeah, I agree with you. I aim to never think about money, but it's hard in this physical world because you can't go to the electric company or the internet provider or whatever you have and say, I'm on the spiritual path, free internet for life. Doesn't work that way. So
every time I turn around, there's a new bill. I'm like a new surprise bill or expense.
It don't stop. It's ongoing forever, right? Bills never stop, right? And there's always some person trying to trick you into a new bill. So to keep you in that loophole, that rabbit hole, that financial prison, like, so I don't know, try to be like a yogi and be as minimalist as possible, only the essentials, right? And if you really want to go hardcore, turn off your electric bill and just wake up when the sun comes up and go to sleep when the sun goes down, old school, right?
Yeah.
No electricity, right? Easier said than done because your whole life you've been attached to this. So it takes some decompression and some transitioning to not have electricity no more in your world, or internet or water or whatever.
Gotten so used to these luxuries.
Yeah. So if you want to go old school, hardcore, go up the Himalayan mountains, sleep in your cave when the sun goes down. What's good about the Himalayan mountains? There's no light pollution. So the light show of the stars, oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life, right? Yeah. I never knew there were so many millions of stars. It totally lights up your light. You know, there's no light pollution. There's nothing to block it. It's totally outstanding. So you have a beautiful light show in the Himalayan mountains or wherever there's no light pollution every night. So who needs electricity when you have such a beautiful light show lighting up your light? But it takes some mental conditioning to get to that point. Some mastery. Most people don't want to do that. You know, they're used to the comforts of the modern world, electricity, water, internet, and they don't want to leave that behind. So
Yeah, it sounds like when you were in the Himalayan mountains, you had less, but it sounds like that was the happiest you've ever been. You seem like you were pretty damn happy. Like,
I would say so. When my guru
yeah,
told me I had to come back to the Maya delusional world, I did not want to, you know?
yeah,
It was a sad day for
the
VEDAGURUDEV,
saddest
right?
day ever.
Saddest day ever. Baba, please. They're monsters down there.
Yeah,
They're attached to money and materialism, and they're all deluded, and they eat their own poop, you know? They believe their own BS. I want no part of it. Can I just sleep in my cave? So when my time in this Maya delusional prison is over, I aspire to transcend in the caves of the Himalayan mountain, you know? I
yeah.
can think of nothing more beautiful. I got too many people out there to help, you know? I'm trying to add more names to my Santa Claus list, you know? Sound effect, Veronica? So let me help you, and let me get it as many names on my Santa Claus list of help people I help, so I can be so undeniable that they will grant my request to return to the Himalayan mountains and transcend in Mahasamadhi.
I don't know. I think that it is hard for some people. I don't mean to put me, give you a big ego, but maybe like the chosen ones, it's harder for them. I don't know, and they get challenges after challenges. I don't know, maybe it's to test you or test us, the ones that I don't know, that just kind of seem like the square peg in the round hole. Just I
Oh
feel like
yeah.
I don't fit here. Like I feel like challenge after
For
challenge.
my guru used to say every day is a test as a yogi, and I can attest to that. Every day I feel like my metal is being tested out here in this Maya
Yeah.
delusional world, and you know, some days are better than other days, but it's hard mountain to climb some days, you know,
Yeah.
or
Maybe
it's
it's like make us
a,
stronger and better. I don't know.
a light hill, and there's so many temptations and so much distractions and, you know, comforts that you get set in your ways, and yeah, it takes a lot of inner mastery to navigate this physical Maya delusional world. So have some tools in your toolbox, have some you know, kriyas in your pocket, because
Yeah.
without that, it's easy to get lost in the sauce. Me included. I've been
Yeah.
lost in the sauce a couple times. It's I gotta find my way back, you know. So I'm trying to be a lighthouse to ships lost at sea, right? Come on over here, you know. It's okay. Whatever happened, there's water under the bridge. Let's plant that tree today, you know. Let's
Yeah.
not wait till tomorrow, and let's try to be better, you know. Don't try to get attached to this materialism, this Maya delusional world, you know. I mean, the pool is there, you
Yeah,
know,
it's rough.
for sure, right? Even me, I have to catch myself sometimes too, or I need help from other people to catch myself. My guru said, VEDAGURUDEV, you're looking at the forest without seeing the trees. So sometimes I get lost in my own BS or my own delusion also. And I said, wait a minute. What are you doing? Wake up. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wake
Let's
up.
get back on the path. I fall in the ditch. I dust myself off. I say, well, all right. Yeah. Keep going, you know. So it happens to the best of us. don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel guilty about it. It happens to all yogis or yoginis on the path. We just only difference between us, we just get up and dust ourselves off and keep moving, you know? We don't dwell on the past. Water under the bridge. It happened. Whatever. I'll try to be better tomorrow. So I'll try to look in the mirror, self-observe myself, and be better and say, yeah, all right, tomorrow I'll be better, you know, or 1% better. You don't need to be 100% better. If those 1% add up over time, let's say, you know, so before you know it, you'll be 10%, you'll be 20%, 30%, you'll be on your way. So just don't dwell on the path or beat yourself up about it. Go in your bathroom, look in the mirror, and be proud of the inner work you've done. So that's what I try to do. But it happens to the best of us, you know. So don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep moving. One foot in front of the other, right? If you have a day you're not proud of, just dust yourself off, get back on the path. I personally have fell in the ditch many times. Over and over and over and over and over. I just get, only difference between me and you, I get back up and keep walking. And I don't attach to it or try to make sense of it. Whatever. No, you know? That's, you know?
Yeah.
That was disappointing, but it's not going to happen the way I want it to happen. It's going to happen the way it wants to happen. So I'll just navigate, adjust, pivot, change course, change direction, and keep moving. So.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so easy to give up and just like throw the towel in. I know this is a funny thought I just had, but I was just wondering if maybe spirit guides give up on the person they're guiding. 'Cause it's like this person, they keep doing the same shit over and over again. And if they had the option to like put their notice in, or like, I don't want to be this person's spirit guide anymore. And they're just not going to change. I don't know. I just wonder if spirit guides get frustrated with who they're in charge of. Or I don't know, they're probably just loving beings and they're with you to the end, but wonder if they get frustrated with us humans.
My intuition, I think the spirit guides are above frustration.
Yeah.
You know? They never give up. They're assigned to you and they're never going to give up on you. So when they uplift you no matter what, you know? So I've had that darshan too. Like, come on, VEDGURUDEV, keep moving, you know? Never give up. We're still here. We're still in your corner. And I have this funny darshan or this funny intuition. Like, they look at me like, I didn't know about this guy, VEDGURUDEV, at first. But this guy, he just don't give up. So they're almost like your cheerleaders in the astral plane.
Yeah,
like,
they're probably
he's
like,
going for it. You know, when the C word happened, he could have sat at home and drank Yahoos and watched TV and eat Cheetos all day and Doritos, whatever. But he took us and he saw the opportunity that it was and the silver lining on it. And he just surrendered to the path of Kriya Yoga wholeheartedly and did his Kriyas as long as he could and as wholeheartedly as he could. And here he is today helping other people. God bless him, you know?
Yeah.
We're his biggest cheerleaders. He's doing the hard work on the front line, you know? So that's the way I like to look at it. Like, I don't know. I wasn't sure about this VEDGURUDEV at first, but he's taking the gifts we given him and he's going for it. So God bless him, you know?
Yeah, COVID came at a good time for you. You really like cultivated your practice and used that time. You didn't have to go to work. That was, you used your time wisely.
I mean, it didn't come easy. The first couple of weeks, I was Chicken Little hiding under my bed. Like, am I gonna,
what am I gonna do?
Am I gonna transcend my physical body, or whatever? But but I overcame it. I started to see the silver lining, and the rest was history. So
yeah.
Here I am, keep moving.
Yeah.
But it wasn't easy, you know. Like,
like, what am I doing?
You identify with your work, and then when that's taken away from you, you have a moment of clarity. Let's say it like that. Like, You know, this doesn't define me. It's just something I do to pay the bills. You know, I'm still the same inner energy that I was before this. So if it's taken away from me or not, it doesn't change who I am inside me as me. So that was
Yeah.
kind of the lesson I learned. Like, this doesn't define me. I don't identify with this. If something like this changed and I can't have this financial means to pay my bills, I'll find another financial means, or God will provide the way. You know, God will clear the path. So let me get out my own way and let me figure out what are the best means to go forward. In my case, that was doing my sadhana, doing as many kriyas as I can. I've collected thousands of kriyas over the years, so
Yeah.
it was my opportunity to make them into reality and experience them for myself. I don't like other people telling me how I should feel about a certain kriya or yogic practice. I know it, I test it, I observe it, I experience it for myself. So no one can tell me how I should feel about this. I know how I should feel about it because I've tested it, I've observed it, I've experienced it for myself, so I know how it is. You know,
Yeah, a
people
lot
can
of
tell you
people.
what it's like to skydive, but you really never know what it's like to skydive until you actually jump out the airplane.
Yeah.
So I in Autobiography of Yogi, I jumped off the cliff. That is me, VEDAGURUDEV, right? The American guy who jumped off the cliff.
Like, I experienced it. I'm not regurgitating information. I know.
Babaji tells me to jump off the cliff to show if I'm a real devotee or disciple.
Yeah.
Goodbye. You know?
Yeah.
Jump off
Repair
the
my
cliff.
body. Have you looked into other types of yoga? I don't know, just to do your research to see what it's about. Like, I don't know, Kundalini yoga.
I
What is it?
mean, pretty much all the yoga that's out there is how would I say this without getting in trouble? Is a watered down version of our overall well-being of Kriya yoga. So Kundalini yoga, obviously we rise our Kundalini in all of our practices. So we're doing Kundalini yoga, everything we do, right? You know, so
Yeah.
they just have a way to separate it, but in my opinion, my biased opinion, Kriya yoga is all yogas together. You know, this is how it started. You know, like it's not separate. Like Kundalini isn't different from this. You know, that's why when people ask me like, "What do you think of this different form of yoga?" I'm like, we do all the forms of yoga. So we're awakening our Kundalini. We're rising our Kundalini in every breath we take in Kriya yoga. So in my biased opinion, we're doing the most advanced form of Kundalini yoga ever existence, the most purest, authentic form of
Yeah.
Kundalini yoga, right? So I don't need somebody at the YMCA trying to tell me how to raise my Kundalini. I tell them how to raise their Kundalini. I have it directly from the source. So let's say it like that. So anytime they say Kundalini yoga, I'm like, I do that all day, every day, you know?
Yeah. Well, I was
So
looking online, like there's like 50 different types of yoga. I'm just like, how can it be? Yeah, all this yoga is so different. Like, they're just different variations of it.
I mean, they say it's different yoga, but it's all the same, you know?
Yeah.
It's a way for them to monetize yoga uh, by using the same principles, but just giving it a different name, you know? I remember
Yeah.
one time I went to a yoga retreat and I met this guy and he said, "Yeah, I do paddleboard yoga." And I was like, "Really?" I was trying to make sense of that. How do you do yoga on a paddleboard in the
Balancing on
water?
the water.
I was like, "All right, well, hey, if it makes you feel good, why not? I mean, it's better than hurting people. Why not? You
Yeah.
know?" So they have all,
Yeah.
how would I say this? Made up versions of yoga. It all goes to the same source, you know? Like it all go like my guru used to say, where does our lineage come from? It all goes back to Adi Yogi, right? Shiva
Yeah.
himself, right? So it all goes back to the essence. You could call it whatever you want. I saw something, they had like beer yoga, right? Where they do a yoga position and they drink beer.
Yeah, it
There's
seems
all
like
kinds of crazy things they put on yoga. So if it resonates with you, why not? But I would say this isn't separate from our yoga. This is a confirmation of the yoga we do. So anytime they say Kundalini, I'm like, of course that's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We do it. We do it more than you. You know. So I don't know. You know. But I think it's funny. Like I sometimes get emails like. You are not permitted to teach this to normal people. They need to be initiated, whatever, right? And I'm like, who's your guru? What lineage you come from? Gotta go. So there are a bunch of unqualified, unauthentic people trying to tell authentic people what to do. So anytime somebody authentic, it's real easy for me. Who is your guru? Sadhguru? No, he's not. You know, who is your direct guru? Don't have one? Exactly. Go back to the drawing board. You know, unrealized beings shouldn't be telling realized beings what to do. And number two, it's like, what is your name? My name is Bob Smith. Well, if you were a real yogi, you would have name diksha and you would come from a lineage or a parampara. So, you know, that's like a kindergarten trying to tell a university student what they should study. You know, it's like, yeah, okay. But I understand the internet is full of these type of people.
Yeah, they've been fooled before.
they believe their own BS and they make themselves authority, right? You know, so yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you got named. Well, you spent over a year with your guru in the Himalayan mountains. You got named diksha. You've done the yoga, gotten the yoga certifications. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how much more proof do people need. Like,
if they need proof, I don't need to talk to them anyway. You know, you either resonate with me or not. You know, I talked to my guru recently, and he said you have all these accreditations and the highest accreditations from the highest yoga acharyas. You should bring them out. So I guess in our next sad song, I'll bring them out, you know?
Yeah.
He told me, he was like, these yoga certificates aren't even worth the paper they're written on. And I was like, yeah, so I didn't print them out. I didn't, you know, show them or whatever. And then recently he called me, he said, bring them out. And I was like, you told me it's not even worth the paper it's written on. And it was like, yeah, to Himalayan yogis, they don't care about no paper. They care about your sadhana. But to people in the Western world, they like those diplomas and those papers and those certificates. That's part of their process, you know? I was like, all right, so I'll bring out my trophy and my certificates in the satsang. Here, you can't really, where can you put it, you know?
No, you
put
can't
it in
do
the palm
it here.
tree, but and I'll put it on the yagna so you could see it, you know.
Yeah.
If you have questions, ask me about it. But you know,
well, in our classroom on Saturdays, you have one of your certificates framed in the that we can see. So yeah, I've never asked you like what the process was of like getting these yogic certificates. Like, I don't know, I know that like people, you know, they'll do it because they want to start a yoga studio. But what was the process of like getting these certificates? I mean, how many hours? Was it hours or like months that it took you, or what was the process?
It depends which one you're talking about. Yoga Alliance, which is basically the standard certificate. They have 100 hour, 200 hours, 300 hours, 500 hours. Then I guess so those are the number of hours that
okay, they go by hours.
And their qualification that make you a qualified yoga teacher. you know. So I have the master yoga teacher, you know, so it's beyond that. Let's say over 1,000 hours, and there's very few people in the world who have that qualification.
Wow.
So that's why my guru is like, if you want to show them something, you definitely have the qualifications. So I mainly did it. My guru wanted to see what the process was, so I was like his guinea pig. You know, before me it was Ved Mooney, and he didn't want to be that guinea pig, so I took over that role.
You took the challenge.
and yeah, so you know, I just took the challenge. To me, it's not really necessary. It's more important than a piece of paper than how you do the techniques. So you more experience the techniques, so you know how it is, right? So you could answer questions better, right? So I don't know.
Is it just asanas, or are you doing meditation and breathing and the stuff that we do in Kriya Yoga, or are they just focusing on asanas mainly?
For Yoga Alliance, it's mostly asanas. For the other certificate, the Yoga Federation certificate, it's overall well-being. So it's meditation. So the Yoga Alliance is mostly asanas, but even in the asanas, they didn't tell me I would incorporate my pranayama, engaging my bandhas. This made the practice more better, right? They wouldn't say it like that, but I would incorporate all of my things, you know, into my asanas, right? So it wasn't like all these yoga studios are like asana, asana, asana. As you see in our class, it's asana, shavasana, relax, digest the benefits of each asana, next asana. So pose, counter pose, like that. So I more incorporated my Himalayan yogic knowledge into their thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it was funny when they try to tell me, you're not doing this asana right. I'm like
what?
You're not doing it right. Like, who are you? You know, what's your lineage? So I had to bite my tongue on all that, right? You know? So just so I could get research from my guru. So, you know, so I can get the piece of paper to satisfy my time in jail, you know? It's like, what? But yeah, so I mostly just said, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know. So all these subtle energies I would do inside me as me, so they couldn't see, you know, like, all right, you want me to place my hand there? Okay, fine, you know. So
yeah. Well, sounds like it was a lot of work, but you did it.
It was funny because one of the teachers couldn't even sit in full lotus position, and they were trying to tell me about full lotus position. I was like, look, I do it. I could sit in full lotus position for 2 hours, you know?
Yeah.
How can a non-lotus position person tell me about how to sit in lotus position? But these are the loopholes and the gatekeeping you need to go through to get that cool piece of paper. So I did my time in prison, so I guess I'll show everybody out there in YouTube land on the next live stream what it is, so you could feel better about your life. VEDAGURUDEV is authentic, right? There was one guy who posted a bunch of comments on our YouTube video. You're not authentic. You're not this. You're not that. And if you're authentic, show me. And I just sent him the video of me and my guru, how I got on the path. And he was like, yep, you're authentic. You know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Yeah. You're authentic. You're a real Himalayan yogi. You know, you come from a real parampara lineage, all that, you know. So sorry, my mistake. You know, I thought you were one of these charlatans, you know, snake oil salesmen. There are a lot on YouTube, and I guess you're not that.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
And I can tell when somebody's lying, and the stories you have are too involved for you to make up. And like you repeat the same story because it's like the story is real. It's not like when somebody's lying, they have to remember what their lie was. It's like you experienced it and you're telling us about it. So I'm
not a good liar or a good storyteller. Just whatever happens, you know, it happens, you know?
Yeah. If people need the receipts, bring the receipts.
So next satsang, you'll be able to see it, you know?
Yeah.
Let me dust it off. I didn't even print it because I was like, when my guru told me, I was like, yeah, All right, you got all the information you need. Fine, you know.
Yeah.
Let's move on. You know, it's funny
Yeah.
because these weren't the only yogic programs. He made me go through them all, online
Oh my
programs,
God.
everything. So he could let me see, right. And most, you know what he said? It was funny.
What?
Most of this, he's like, it's not necessary. That's what he would say. Oh, not necessary.
Not
Show me.
necessary.
And I would show him all the practices, and he would be like, they do bandhas this way? Can't be. You know, who's going to show you how to do bandhas this way? That's what they're doing. You know, just tell me the bija mantras for the chakras. Ya, boom, da, two. What? No,
Yeah.
no one's saying that.
Not
I was
even
like, yeah,
pronounced right.
Yeah, he was like, not necessary, not necessary. I mean, I can't think of anything he said was necessary. So I basically wasted years of my life for some fairy dust.
Well,
for him to say it's not necessary. So if you want to see the paper, I'll show you the paper, the trophy,
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
Well, I guess you did the hard work, so none of his other disciples have to do it. Like,
Oh
so.
yeah, I was the good guinea pig.
Yeah.
It was probably a breath of fresh air. Actually, how I met Ved Muni, my guru sent Ved Muni to an initiation in India, and that Ved Muni was my roommate, and that's how I met Ved Muni. So he was the guinea pig until I came on the scene. After I came on the scene, it was probably a breath of fresh air. Like, thank you,
Ved Muni.
God, I don't have to go on these
little adventures,
retreats, or these initiations. You know, now it's VEDAGURUDEV'S turn. So yeah, so I became the guinea pig later, right? So he got to relax in comfort, and I got to go on these crash dummy missions, and put my body in a pretzel. So my group could have research.
These yogi retreats you'd go to, what kind of people were they? Were there like people from the States that seemed like they were going to open up a yoga studio?
Yeah, they were like, it was like backpackers, and it was like stay-at-home mothers, or like soccer moms, you know, who wanted to teach yoga to their YMCA or something like that. So to me, it was kind of, I mean, these were the lower numbers, like let's say 100 hours, right? These a lot there. The more higher you get up on the numbers, the less people are around, and the more hardcore half the yogis there are, right? Who really do the asanas, you know. So yeah, I would say it's mostly these type of people. Very few Indians, which was funny because Indians, they don't like the asanas as much. They like more of the inner stuff. Work, the meditation, the pranayama, the mantra japa. So I've been to a lot of initiations where they show the asanas, and the Indians just get up and leave, you know, not interested, you know, like I didn't come here for that. So not necessary. Exactly. So they have that kind of mindset. So it's more like hippie kind of new age bohemian kind of people, you know, who want to try to get a job in a yoga studio and this type of stuff. So, or start their own yoga studio, something like that, you know. So, but
I don't know, did you learn anything there that you didn't know, or was it just, I don't know. I guess you I was just wondering.
I mean, I learned a bunch of asanas that I've never seen Himalayan yogis do, you know.
Okay.
Like they would deem unnecessary and ineffective. So I learned a bunch of asanas that I never really used after I left, you know, that didn't really resonate with me. So I learned, you know, stuff like that, you know. I mean, in the other one, the yoga acharya training, I learned, I mean, basically stuff I already knew. It was kind of enhancing it. They were refresher, and you know, I knew more than they knew, so it was kind of you know, like so it was kind of a refresher. It's more like testing you to make sure you're a qualified yoga acharya, and I was like, okay, all right, whatever, you know. I'll jump through your hoops, or I'll follow your guidelines and your rules just to get the paper, so my guru's satisfied.
Yeah.
or,
You bring
or
your
maybe
homework
he's
in.
not satisfied, you know, not necessary.
Yeah, like, not necessary. I just spent 1,000 hours.
Exactly, you know. I mean, the good thing I didn't have to go too far.
Yeah.
There was a place I could train around the ashram, so it was mostly just for testing, like to see if you understand the asanas, you know. So
Yeah.
or whatever, you know.
Do they charge you a lot of
So
money for these classes, or I don't know, are they like charging thousands of dollars to do their
yeah, they are, but in my case, they gave me some grace because I was more on
Okay.
the path. It wasn't they they charged more money for people like flying to America, and
Yeah.
you know,
Go
room.
through
I
the
didn't
best
have to
money.
go room and board and plane tickets and this and that, and you know, like they kind of knew like I can't charge this guy money because he's not a beginner, you know, like
Yeah. He's teaching us.
right, he knows more about the process than I know, you know, so uh he'll be helpful, you know, like so it was a lot of beginner questions that I was kind of blocking out. I'm kind of doing my inner meditation, like you know, let my time in jail pass. Let's say it like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yogic
You're
certificate jail.
yeah, you're in college, but you're going back to kindergarten. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
something like that. But
yeah.
I mean, I didn't take it personal. You looked at it as an opportunity. Like this
Yeah,
is what I
everything.
got to do. It's kind of like climbing the Himalayan mountains. Like you can't just take a helicopter up to the top. You have to go through the process. So this is the process. I'm gonna try to make it enjoyable and blissful as possible, and you know, let my
Yeah.
time in certificate jail pass as fast as possible. Yeah. So yeah, I guess if I went through all that, you know, I went through all the levels and all the classes and university, I should show my diploma
Yeah.
proudly. So it can't fit on this live stream. So
Yeah.
next live stream, our satsang, you'll see it there. You know,
Yeah. Like,
if you want to ask questions about it, you can.
yeah.
You know?
Oh, you don't think I'm real? Here's my certificates, stamped and delivered. Oh, well, what are
Yeah,
you gonna do?
proving yourself you're authentic and real to non-real people is a waste of time. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you either believe it or you don't. You know. If you need a piece of paper, there it is. If you don't, let's continue.
Yeah. Join my school, I'll teach you. There you go.
I'll teach you, right?
Yeah.
I took all the bumps so you don't have to, right?
Yeah.
So
What is your thoughts on like I don't know, is coincidence and synchronicities a way for the universe to communicate with us, to help guide us to the right decisions, to keep us on track, or I don't know, to give us the things we desire? I think there's a plan for us. I don't know, and maybe these synchronicities are like breadcrumbs for us. Like there are no, I don't know, like everything. I feel like we can make choices, but not everything's already like planned. Like I don't know. I don't feel like yeah, things just seem like too much of a coincidence or synchronicity.
yeah, I wouldn't say there's any coincidence or synchronicity, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like I can't explain how all these pieces of the puzzle fit together and how it happens and why it happens. It's beyond my pay grade. It's beyond my comprehension. It just happens. Like there's been too many deja vu's and too many synchronicities or coincidence for me to say it's by accident. I find it highly unlikely. You know, it's like breadcrumbs. It's like I like to call it like spiritual wrestling. It's like predetermined, right? But that doesn't mean you can't adjust and change course and change the outcome. You can, but yeah, I feel the path has already been laid. I like to say Babaji is 2 years ahead of me. I'm just catching up to Babaji. So the path is already laid. I'm just 2 in front of my way and 2 in my mind that to catch up or comprehend what Babaji has laid for me. So I'm doing my best to catch up to Babaji. He's driving my car. I'm just witnessing him drive me around. I take no credit for this. I'm just Babaji's mailman. I'm the water boy on the football team. Hello, Babaji. Would you like a fresh water? You know?
Yeah.
Babaji scores the goal. All the light masters score the goal. I'm just on the football team. But the good thing is I do hold up the trophy at that when we win the championship. So
yeah,
you know, all right. All the real heroes take their picture, you know. All right. Now the confetti has fallen. Let me take my picture. Yep, we got it. You know. Water championship water boy on the football team holding up the trophy. So yeah,
like
so
you said,
go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking it's interesting, like you've said in the past, like you'd get darshans like buy this, get this, and then like now you're using it in the school, like you're like the statues that you've like taught us like shown us the statues and the mantras for these statues. I don't know, all these things that you've ended up using them for the school and you had no idea that you were going to use them. I don't know, it's just
before,
like it was all
the
planned.
school, I had no idea. I would ask Babaji, what do I do with all these kriyas? How am I going to help people? Like, I'm supposed to be helping people. How would I help people? You know? And here comes the school. And, you know, magically, I already have a yagna that I already do the fire. And, let's use it in our school. Every new moon and full moon, there's our yagna. And all these photos and all these mala beads and everything. I didn't know why I got them. But when the school came about, then I found the use for them. Like, now I know who I could teach. Now I know who I could help. And now I know what the purpose of this is. And now I have more names to burn in the fire and more problems to burn in the fire, not just my own. So I'm putting it to good use now.
Swaha.
For a long time, I didn't even know what it was for, you know?
Yeah. I don't, do you want to share what the yagna fires look like? I'll play it.
Yeah. So
I think that'd be interesting for people to see.
This is our just past July 10th was Guru Purnima 2025, where we honor our guru. So in our Kriya Yoga school, our guru is me, VEDAGURUDEV. So in this video, you see one of our members, Kyle. He made an award for me. It said, "Thank you for your dedication and to our beloved guru, VEDAGURUDEV," and you'll see it in there. So basically, our yagna every new moon and full moon of every month, we have a yagna fire, and our members send in their problems, financial problems, health problems, family problems, emotional problems. I say their name and I burn it up in the yagna fire, and they see it goes up in smoke and no longer serves us. So this is the video from Kyle, Guru Purnima, burning up all his problems and giving love to his guru, which is me, VEDAGURUDEV. Number 1 on our leaderboard, Cal Spalding from Idaho Falls, Idaho, USA Public. Thank you to our beloved VEDAGURUDEV for all you do in selfless service and all the time and effort and true blissful service in true spirit and heart of Kriya Yoga. You are. VEDAGURUDEV, we appreciate you for making this Kriya Yoga school truly life-changing and a true blessing from Babaji himself to be a part of. We love and appreciate you always. Peace and blessings. May you enjoy this wonderful award on this wonderful day to praise and love our wonderful, beloved, loving, kind, peaceful, blissful guru in heart of Babaji himself, which must humble thanks and much gratitude from all the Kriya Yoga School members in our hearts to yours. Thank you. Jai Babaji. And Kyle gave me this award and I printed it up today. So it says, happy, happy, happy Guru Purnima, above and beyond duty. award to the beloved VEDGURU Dev. So there you see it. So thank you very much, Kyle, for the award. I appreciated it always. I laminated it, so I'm going to put it next to Veronica's picture. So burning all Cal Spalding's problems in the holy Yagna fire. Jyoti, Jyoti, Jyoti Soyam. Jyoti, Jyoti, Jyoti Param. Swaha. So there you have it. That was our 2025 Guru Purnima Yagna fire, burning up all of our members' problems. So if you want that, go to we have a free Kriya Yoga School, 100% free. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you resonate with Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I just manifested
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking, like, manifesting, like, I just put a lot of details in my Yagna request, and I just manifested a new job. So I can contest it works. So, yeah.
Yeah, it works for Veronica. She's sending a long, detailed Yagna fire request, 2 pages, and it actually works. She manifested dutiful employment. So
Yeah.
it does work. And
I
yeah,
feel
a lot
so
of our
bad,
members
though.
have had great benefits.
I don't know. I feel bad giving you such long requests to read in front of that hot fire, but it does work. I'm like, your poor knees. But
Yeah,
I think it needs
work.
as many. Yeah, I put the date, the time, the people that were interviewing me. So you got to be specific. I had a question. Hypnotherapy, where you use it to like help you quit smoking or lose weight. I don't know. I was thinking maybe like you can hypnotize yourself with the meditations we do, like doing my sadhana. Maybe I'm kind of hypnotizing myself when I'm going into meditation, but in a positive way. I don't know. I don't know, without realizing it. Maybe I'm putting myself in a heightened focus and attention, and I can bring myself into believing, using my imagination. I don't know. I can brainwash myself into believing or accepting an idea to reprogram my mind.
Yeah, I would definitely say when you master your mind in meditation and you detach from all the distractions, which we have a practice called Sudi, which is cleansing and purifying your mind before you go into meditation. Like your problems or your distractions don't follow you into meditation. Then you reach a heightened state of awareness, a heightened state of being where you are kind of in a trance samadhi state where you are kind of indirectly hypnotizing yourself, but it's more of a state of being than it's a state of hypnotism, right? You're not tricking your mind, you're mastering your mind. So like you're taking control, you're becoming the king of your castle. So you come into that highly enlightened, higher consciousness state by incorporating the techniques to align yourself and center yourself, and then you become into like a state of being, like they would say a state of hypnotism where things can't affect you no more, and you begin to realize your true inner potential or your true inner nature. So I guess when people are unrealized and they're trying to reach that state, hypnotism is a way that it kind of calms them and relaxes them and clears out the distractions where they could get the answers they're seeking that are already inside them as them. So basically in Kriya Yoga, we're realizing our inner answers, we're unlocking our inner answers. So we don't need anybody to do it. We do our own inner work. So that's what I would say. So you're kind of hypnotizing yourself, but I like to say it more as doing your inner work inside you as you
Yeah. I don't know. I've just been missing comments. I have a couple here.
Okay, no
Thank you,
problem.
Sandy, for letting me know. Kasan Lee says hello from Sri Lanka. Question: how's there our process when you're already that? How's there our process when you're already that?
Yeah, so hello from Sri Lanka. I was initiated into Kriya Yoga in Katagama, Sri Lanka. So I love all my Sri Lankan people. Babaji struck me with his lightning bolt at Katagama, Sri Lanka. Babaji has a shrine at the Katagama temple, which is the supposed place where Bhoganantar initiated Babaji into the practice of Kriya Kundalini Pranayama. Bhoganantar's yantra is embedded into Katagama, Sri Lanka temple. So Sri Lanka started me on the path of Kriya Yoga. So I love all my Sri Lankan people. Yeah, so this is a deep question. So basically what Kriya Yoga is doing, the short version, it's helping you realize and unlock your inner potential. And it's true. When you realize that you are already that meaning God, right? So when you say Hamsa, I am that. Or when you say Soham, that I am, that meaning God. So anytime you say that, you're talking about God. So when you realize that you're already that, you're pretty much 80% of the way home. A lot of the people need some kriyas or techniques to help them realize their inner potential. But when you unlock yourself and you realize you're that, and everything you need and all the tools are inside you as you, all you have to do is unlock it or realize it inside you as you, then you become one with God, let's say. So the process is to help you realize that you are that, you know, and help give you the awareness that you are that. So some people need the process, and some people don't need the process. So it just depends where you are on the spiritual path to realize that. So some people need a process, a step-by-step guide, a roadmap, you know, like people that are in our Kriya Yoga school. Some people have been meditating for 50 years in the Himalayan mountains. They need no process. So it just depends where you are on the spiritual path. But, you know, some people need some kriyas to help them realize they are that. Some people don't need any kriyas to help them realize they are that. It just depends where you're at on the spiritual process or
Yeah.
what level you're on. So, but yeah, if you realize you're already that, you're pretty much there, you know?
I am that. Well, Kasan, Sandy says, welcome, Kasan. Welcome.
Welcome, Kasan.
And heart with star. And then our friend Mariana is here. Vedguru Dev, namaste. Veronica, you have a Slavic vibe today. Beautiful. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know. I do have some Russian, Polish in me. So maybe I do kind of have a Slavic vibe. Thank you. I am strong like a bear. I'm Russian. Wow. It's nice to see you, Mariana.
Yeah, good to see you, Mariana. Namaste. Thank you for joining our Sunday live stream.
Let me think. When people oh, something I've noticed, like people seem younger when they're like they're doing work that like makes them happy. They almost seem like they're like aging in reverse, like they're getting younger. And then other people just seem so old and tired because they're working this job they hate. So I was thinking there was a correlation with the doing work that you love. It like makes you look youthful. You feel more energized. But then people get stuck in these jobs that like just to pay the bills, it like drains their life force. I was just thinking that was kind of interesting. So I would hopefully we could all find a job that lights our souls on fire. But yeah, just it's hard to find that.
Yeah, I've been lucky in my life. I've always done jobs that I love to do. Like I would do for free anyway. Money kind of came with it. I never started to make money. It just kind of came as a byproduct of it. So I like the quote, if you do work you're passionate about, you never work a day of your life. So I wish that for everybody. So
Yeah.
I would definitely say I look young because I've been passionate about the jobs I've had, you know? So if you have to go work for like a slave driver and a job you hate, it probably does age you. If you love what you're doing, it's not really work. It's probably blissful, and you enjoy what you're doing. So it doesn't probably age you. It's joyful work. It's not even really work. So you work for yourself and you do what you like. So
Yeah.
I would definitely say do what you love. You'll age gracefully. Do what you hate. You'll
Chandler.
speed up the process of transcending.
Yeah. Mariana says, I am Russian, so I can see you have some of our genes, LOL. Vedguru Dev, how much would it cost me if you ship me Raksha beads from Thailand to Canada? Oh, good question.
It would probably be expensive. I would just say go on Amazon and order some Raksha beads, you know. I'll bless them in our class if you need that. So I think Paul said he ordered some Raksha beads off Amazon, $10-$20. So the shipping would probably be a lot more than the Raksha beads are actually worth. So I would suggest this order off Amazon or one of these places. That would be better. So yeah, it wouldn't be the mail in Thailand is expensive, especially shipping to America. So it probably wouldn't be conducive. Probably
couple $100.
It wouldn't be that expensive, but it'd just be more better, and shipping would be better because it's coming all the way from Asia, and maybe they think it's worth money and they steal it. So I don't know, you know. Customs in Thailand is not the most friendliest people. Let's say it like that.
Yeah. Most trustworthy.
They are not trustworthy at all. Zero. They would they have held my packages many a time and held it for hostage, you know. So yeah, better to order off Amazon or somewhere in California. It'd be more reliable and tracking number and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Mariana said the point was something blessed by you. I don't know. I've been wanting that.
If you order some Raksha beads, I will bless it for you on our class, you know. So whatever mantra you want or however you want it blessed, I'll do that for all of our members on the class. I mean, it'd be via the internet, but same transmission, same energy. I think it'd be effective that way.
Well,
so if any of our Kriya Yoga School members need their Raksha beads blessed, we'll set aside some time for us to do that in Kriya Yoga School, you know, in our weekly class.
Well, I don't know. I think it's Mariana's dream too. We're gonna manifest a trip to Thailand, so maybe we can get Raksha beads from the source and do
definitely.
it in person.
I mean, if any of our members come to Thailand, we'll do a whole process, yagna, consecrate Raksha beads, the whole thing.
Yes.
You know, like whatever you're going through, whatever you need assistance from Vedgurudev, your guru, I would gladly assist you. You know, in person, in real time, real transmission.
That would be a dream come true. Oh, Mariana has a question for you. Is the war going on right now between Thailand and Cambodia? Are you safe?
Yeah, so we addressed this in the very beginning. We had a Cambodian person on here who said peace between uh, Thailand and Cambodia. So yeah, Cambodia is about a 5-hour car ride from me. So where I'm at is far away from the border, where they're fighting. They have a border dispute over some temple or some land. Thailand says it's their land. Cambodia says it's their land. Every once in a while they break out fighting. So this is one of those times. So yeah, we're safe over here, and hopefully Thailand and Cambodia can come to some peaceful resolution and love each other and be friendly with each other and not see the separation of the duality from each other. I was telling the Cambodian person who was on here earlier, Thai and Cambodia is like Georgia and Florida, same people, right? You know, different flag, same people. So when I'm in Cambodia, I can't tell the difference from Cambodia and Thailand. They have the same writing, they have the same holidays. Tomato, tomato. Cambodian people are Thai to me, and Thai or Cambodian to me. So same. So there's just a little line in the sand, but same people, different flag. Let's say it like that. So I wish the best to all Cambodians and all Thai people. You know, I do live in Thailand, but I live more in the central. I live on the eastern seaboard. You know, the closest city to me is called Pattaya, Pattaya. So it's 20 kilometers away. So it's more to the middle of Thailand. The border of Cambodia is more to the east. So yeah, hopefully they can find a resolution, and Donald Trump can be a good mediator and fulfill his prophecy, his election policy of no more wars. So
put your words to
we
action.
we need some compromise. We need some mediator. No more war anywhere in the world. Peace, love, and harmony to everybody all around the world.
Yes, I agree with you. Mariana says, I am so tired of all these wars. It's wearing me off. Me too.
You ain't kidding. I'm tired of all the wars. No need, you know? Love people, no matter what their flag is, no matter what their language is, no matter what their skin tone is. I've been all around the world in my previous career DJing. I would say everybody around the world, they're just trying to feed their family and be happy, you know? There's some bad apples in every place, you know? So, but as a collective, 99%, 95%, they're just trying to feed their family and be happy. So whether they're Muslim, whether they're Christian, whether they're Catholic, whether they're Hindu, whether they're Buddhist, just trying to be happy. So all people unite, be happy, love each other, live in peace and harmony, whatever your flag is, whatever your language is, whatever your religion is, whatever your skin tone is, you know, be happy, love each other, you know. No more divide and conquer. Love people unconditionally, regardless, you know.
VEDGURU Dev, how are you doing there? Is it still raining, or how are you doing?
No, it's cleared up a little bit. I mean, it's still like overcast and cloudy, but the rain has kind of dissipated. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to come now. So
okay, yeah, sounds like it's getting loud.
yeah, there's a lot of cars. There was no cars when I showed up. Now people are starting to park behind me and come around. I guess they were waiting for the rain to kind of dissipate.
Yeah,
you know,
the world's waking up.
The world is waking up. Only person crazy enough to be out here in the rain is VEDGURU Dev.
We gotta have our soul talks.
Soul talks continue no matter what, you know.
Well, I know the weather can be kind of crazy, so probably one of these will be at your house if we can't do it. So we'll adjust, we pivot.
Yeah, we'll adjust. You know, it's a good practice run. You know, see what happens if it rains. Yeah, Thailand, it rains a lot. They have what's called monsoon season, which is like heavy jungle rain, you know? So like I'm sure one of these days we'll run into that roadblock, but
Yeah.
we'll pivot, change course, and
Yeah.
try to be better.
Yeah, this is like our 8th one, so we're
Yeah,
on a roll.
we've had some mountains we had to overcome, internet and
Yeah.
rain. You know, last one it started to rain. It was really windy. I saw people post in the comments, "Don't blow away, Vedguru
Don't
Dev.
blow.
We need you." So, like I always say, if you see a big tidal wave, a tsunami
Yeah.
right here, just let me know. You know.
Yeah.
Now
It's
that I
coming,
think
Vedguru
about it,
Dev. You probably
I'll
like embrace it.
I'll be like, let's dance. You know.
Oh, that's what it feels like.
Goodbye. You know.
Yeah.
Show up at the Council of Elders or Babaji around the Yagna fire. Why are you
Yeah.
here so soon? Beyond my control. I
Yeah.
did my
Mother
best to
Nature.
help as many people. Can't control Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Tidal wave got me. The tsunami took me out, you know?
Yeah.
Destroyed my physical body. So glad to see you early.
What can I do?
What can I do? Beyond my control.
I'll just join you in the fire. Oh, it's a little singing.
Yeah, they have like these motorcycles and they have like a side cart where they sell
Yeah.
stuff and they play music. I don't know what that person is selling. They selling like beach stuff and they're selling coffee or, you know, Coke or something like that, you know. Sometimes a famous dish in Thailand is called som tum, which is basically papaya salad. They
Yeah.
make that on the side of the cart, so they drive around and sell their food and their beach wares and their drinks or whatever they have. Yeah. So yeah,
I
they
don't know
play
what
some Thai music on their cart.
I don't know, speaking of music, I've noticed like when I don't know, it's music singing helps when I'm feeling overwhelmed. Like just like singing a little hum, like hum, hum, hum. I don't know, it's just something soothing about just singing when you're feeling overwhelmed. I don't know. Maybe that's why I like doing the mantras.
Yeah,
Kind of like,
absolutely. Like when you're feeling overwhelmed, like I always say, you sing the mantra, the bhajan or the kirtan, and you blow it out, the overwhelmness and the pain or suffering through each breath, right? So
yeah.
you know, like
Oh,
Om Kriya Babaji Namo, breathing it out. Like whatever you're holding on to,
yeah.
whatever pain, you blow it out with each breath. So anytime you exhale, you blow out the pain, you blow out the suffering. You don't want to hold on to it. You don't want to carry it. You want to breathe it out, you know, take it out of your body. So
Yeah.
with every mantra, with every breath, blow out whatever pain or discomfort you're feeling in the present moment. So I would agree. Singing is
Yeah.
important, and I definitely would agree. What are they selling behind me? Oh, there's a
Yeah.
guy who
Is it
has sugar cane, and he's cutting it right behind me. Where?
Oh,
Let me
that's
see.
cool.
Where's he at? Oh, I'm blocking him. Right? Let me. Hold on. You could there. You can see
Oh,
him,
yeah, I
right?
see the little cart. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got sugar cane on the car. Like you see it on the back of his motorcycle. He
Yeah.
was like cutting it for the guy. So
Do you
there
ever
is
buy
Thai.
sugarcane? Do you ever
No,
suck in
not
that?
really. Not really, but it's there if I need it. So
I want to see
Thai
like
economy.
the coconut people come by and you could sip on your coconut how you're doing
Yeah,
the soul talks. That'd be fun.
yeah. Whenever I want coconut, it's never available. You know, when
Yeah.
I don't want it, I see it a million places. They have a coconut shop by my house, but it's closed by the time I start the soul talk. So it
Oh
opens like
man.
10. I start this like 8. So I
Yeah.
tried to get a coconut, but it's not happening.
Yeah. Gosh
Let me
darn.
straighten my camera again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Andrea.
that is the Thai beach economy.
Yeah.
Sugarcane, coffee. It's all basically, there's no stands. It's moving stands. So they kind of drive around on their
Oh, that's
motorcycle
cool.
sidecar. Yeah. So
Man, I gotta plan a trip there. Manifesting this. Mariana, she's going through it. She says, I am not doing well. The tooth under my crown on the sixth today 2D right bottom is completely destroyed. I had no symptoms, and when I started feeling some weird taste, it was too late. The crown became loose and I lost my tooth. Needs to be extracted. Whatever is left of it of of it, and I am depressed and terrified. Oh God. There's more. It all got infected, and the infection spread further because my eye and cheek area became sensitive. My fingers had a lymph node all enlarged. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mariana. I was crying at the dentist because I don't want to have a hole now. The only solution is an implant, which costs $4,000. Who the heck has this kind of money? Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, there's
Well,
always some hidden cost.
sorry you're having to go through that, Mariana. Life is hard enough without tooth pain or any kind of pain or
Yeah.
health problems. So, I mean,
Oh.
I would say to help you overcome this, I know it's hard, but you can't try to attach for fear. I know it's scary and everything, but it's not going to help, you know? So you just gotta embrace it head on. And when you sit in that dentist seat, they just bring your healing energy, try to go to your happy place and try to overcome this pain. It's hard when your physical body, like your nerves especially, you know, very painful. So I just pray for the best that you could overcome this, because life is hard enough without tooth pain or, you know, financial pain of $4,000 to get an implant. And so, yeah, but just try to keep the best mindset you can, because be aware that when you're in a state of fear or scared, it's just going to amplify that suffering and pain. So just try to face it head on as best as you can. But like I was saying earlier, my guru always said, life is always a test for a yogi out here. VEDAGURUDEV, no exception. So look at this as a big mountain you got to climb, and but climb it as blissful as possible. When you have to sit in the dentist seat or whatever, then go to your happy place as best as you can, and try to breathe the prana onto your hurt spot. This will help dissipate it. You know, wherever you feel tooth pain, like let's say right here, use your prana inside you as you and blow it to you. Like, so you're kind of blowing your healing energy to wherever you feel hurt, you know? So, yeah, I would definitely say, and we'll definitely say a bunch of Dan Van Tree healing mantras for you also, you know, in this week's class and throughout the week. So we wish you all the best, Mariana, and we're praying for you. And I pray that you can overcome this difficult time, you know? But yeah, I would just say try to go to your happy place. And anytime you feel pain, blow your prana to put your finger on wherever you feel pain, wherever it is on your teeth, and then blow to that spot, you know? That will help calm the nerve a little bit. But yeah, I know it's a difficult mountain to climb. So I'm praying for you.
Yeah. Mariana, she says, thank you for praying for me. Yeah, I think I got poisoned from the infection. Maybe it got into the bloodstream. That's why I wasn't feeling well. Thank you guys for your kind words. I really need some support because I'm lonely. Oh.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
We're your
yeah.
Kriya Yoga family, and we're always here to support you. So
Yeah.
if you feel like your body has been poisoned, a good thing to do is the food mantra, which is basically cleansing and purifying your inner body. And also a very good one is to say the mantra, which we learned in this week's class, our 73rd class, Gayatri mantra. It basically purifies and cleanses and lights up the cell in your body. So it basically exhausts all the poison or the infection that is flowing throughout your body. So you kind of dissipate that. You kind of exhaust it. And you kind of visualize it as like black smoke coming off your body, like coming out of your body, right? I'm burning all this pain, all this infection, all this baggage or all this blockages that don't serve me in my body. So, yeah, in our 73rd class, we also have a PDF where I break it down, and or you can watch the class and you can hear me say it, you know, in real time. But yeah, I would say definitely do some inner work to kind of dissipate that, you know, pain and infection out of your body as much as you can. And what's been effective for me to see it like black smoke kind of burning off my body or coming out of my body, you know. But it takes some practice, and if you need any help, I'll be saying the Dan Van Tree healing mantra during the week for you, you know.
Yeah.
Or you could, it's also, I don't remember what class that was. That was probably like class 70. You could say it for yourself, which is more effective, you know. But yeah, we're definitely transmuting healing energy to you, Mariana. And sorry you have to go through this in the present moment. But every day is a test as a yogi. VEDGURUDEV'S no exception either. I go through it myself.
Yeah, I don't like to see our our family. I don't want to say members, our family, because I think about Paul and his eyes all the time, and Mariana.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want you to find your
I
soulmate too, Mariana.
I want all of our members to be happy, healthy, and live in a higher blissful state, you know? So I don't like this either, you know? I don't like it at all.
I don't know if this would help, but I think our imagination, it can help us find courage. I don't know if we can access this world within our inner eyes. I don't know. Maybe if we can make these things in our mind become real, we would be unstoppable. I don't know. I think imagination connects us to the universe. Yeah.
That's why I would say anytime you feel pain, use our meditation in our Kriya Yoga School, especially for Mariana. Go to your happy place, you know, Ananda Bliss meditation. Go to your happy place. Like, I don't identify with this pain. I don't identify with this suffering, you know, it doesn't define me. So I create some separation from it. You know, I label it, you know, this pain is called Jim. Jim, go away. You know, I don't want to talk to you. Go away, you know?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about this pain? Bye, Jim. Bye, Jim. Get out of here, you know? So by labeling it, you create some separation, some space between you and the pain. So that would be good. Yeah. And also in this week's class, we did Patanjali's 9 emotional release techniques, which were effective to go through those emotional release questions, you know? It works for pain too, you know? Can I let this go? Am I willing to let this go? I don't want to hold this rock. I don't want to carry this pain no more. Let it pass. So
yeah,
takes a little bit of practice, you know. It's an uphill battle, that's for sure. But I have faith in you, Mariana. You got this, you know.
Mariana says, thank you, VEDGURUDEV. I will say the mantras, but I feel like when you say it, it's more effective because your soul is more advanced and ascended. No, I don't know. Maybe you could say a prayer for her right now. Like,
you want me to say it right now? The Ambantri's mantra 3 times?
Yeah. Send her some Shakti healing energy.
Okay. Sending Shakti healing energy for Mariana's tooth pain. Dan Van Tree's Shakti healing mantra 3 times, transmuting healing energy to Mariana's tooth pain. O Mara Mara Thailanaya Hi Vaitish Varam Kovil Dan Van Tree Poetry Om Ram Ra Thailand Yahi Vaitish Varam Kovil Dan Van Tree Poetry Om Ram Ra Thailand Yahi Vaitish Varam Kovil Dan Van Tree Poetry. Sending healing energy to you, Mariana, transmuting healing energy via the internet to you.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel something on my cheek. Oh. Oh man. Thank you, Veronica. Love you very much. And yes, it's my dream also about our yoga retreat in real time all together. Yes. It's gonna
Clear the
happen.
path, Babaji. Universe, fill in the steps. It's coming one day.
Yes. Well, I was thinking we're at the 3-hour mark. I don't know, being outside, maybe we should wrap this up so you're safe. Like, or I can go a little bit
Okay.
longer.
Yeah, we could wrap it up if there's no more questions or nothing anybody else has to say.
I have one last question. I don't know, I think I'm not asking for me, but maybe do you need a guru to become enlightened?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Guru is basically a guide, or they would say Guru is a dispeller of darkness. Gu is darkness. Ru is light. So you're like being a lighthouse to ships lost at sea. So it's more of a guide helping you on the path, or a teacher kind of giving you the tools so you can navigate this crazy life. So there are people that haven't had gurus. That didn't make them less of a yogi or less of a yogini. I mean, it just depends. Some people need that structured step-by-step roadmap. Some people are just born enlightened. No need for a guru, So it just depends, which person you are. But I wouldn't say it's a one size fits all,
Yeah,
some
we're all
people do,
different.
some people don't. Some people just need some insights and some tools on the path. Some people like to say they have a guru. It just depends which person you are. But I wouldn't say it's one size fits all. It's only you can know what really works for you and resonates with you. So it's highly personalized and individualized, and but I would say a guru is more like a guide. It's necessary for some people and it's not necessary for some people. And if you find a guru that helps you on the path and is like your friend, holding your hand and guiding you on the path. If a guru tells you to empty out your bank account and give you all their money, get away from that person. Or if he tells you to wash all his cars or whatever, maybe that's not a good guru.
Yeah.
So if you resonate with what I'm saying and you want me to be your guru, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, It'd be
I'm
my
happy.
pleasure and blessing to be your guru.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you as my guru. But I was just asking for other people, but I am definitely happy to have you as my guru, my guiding light.
So anybody that needs a guru, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass and I'll be your guru, No questions asked,
Mariana says, Vedgurudev, thank you for this prayer. Jai Babaji.
Jai Babaji. No problem. Anytime, Mariana. I'm here to help anytime you need me.
I have a funny thought. Like, all I think about is moksha and liberation, but is there any reason you wouldn't want liberation? Is it maybe even like being trapped? I don't know. It's like some people wouldn't want it.
Certain people are in love with the chain that enslaves them. They love this Maya delusional world, right? Ignorance is bliss. I like when that guy said that in the Matrix, right? He didn't want to be awakened. He didn't want this knowledge. He wanted to be ignorant. He wanted to be a slave again. He wanted to be an NPC. He wanted to eat steak. He didn't want to eat oatmeal anymore, or whatever they ate in the Matrix. So ignorance is bliss, you know?
Yes.
So some people love that chain that enslaves them. They love the bird cage. Even if you open the door to the bird cage, they wouldn't fly out. They love it, you know? So
Yeah.
they say they want liberation, but they really are in love with the Maya delusional world. So I would definitely say majority of the people out here don't want liberation. They love the chain that enslaves them. So
Yeah.
what's kind of funny when you do see the truth and you do start becoming awakened and aware, you can't go back, you know, or it's hard to
Yeah.
go back. Some people probably try to insert themselves back into the matrix, you know, but once you see the truth, it doesn't have the same resonance that it used to. In my case, definitely, right? I don't even
Yeah.
recognize the person I was pre-Kriya yoga, like so. But some people don't. The truth, they can't handle the truth, right? What movie is that? You can't handle the truth,
Oh,
right?
a few good men.
A few
I think,
good men, right?
yeah.
So don't let anybody tell you what you can handle. You tell me what you can handle, right? So if you want to be in the matrix, that's perfectly fine. If you want to be awakened, let's start doing the inner work and let's give you some tools to help you be awakened. But yeah,
You just
I
made
would
me
go ahead.
go on. No, go
No,
on your thought stream.
I was just finished, right?
Oh, okay. We were talking about truth. You just made me think of another question. Like, like I say, I want the truth. I can handle the truth. But I was just thinking if like people, you know the truth, all the ugly details, and like what are you gonna do about it? I don't think nothing's gonna happen unless you put action into it. But I don't know. It's like you know all this horrible stuff, but what are you going to do about it? And it's just like not a damn thing's going to happen unless we do something about it. But I think most people are just going to complain about all the lies and how we've been manipulated and we're being taken advantage of. I don't know. I just think it would take courage to actually like rise up and like no, I won't stand for this. But I think I don't know. I hope that like that our collective consciousness would raise and we could all stand up together and just like, I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of, all this ugliness. But I was just thinking like, the truth. What are you going to do about it? I don't know. I guess that was a long-winded question. Like, what
Yeah,
would you do
this is
about
a
it?
profound thought that you begin to realize. Most of this stuff you can't even control. So why
Yeah.
attach to it anyway? Like
Yeah.
most of these people out here, they're farming, they're cultivating, they're trying to steal your attention, right? So when you realize there's nothing you can do, Donald Trump's going to do what Donald Trump does. How
Yeah.
can I control it? Then you start focusing and doing your inner work, and you start using your energy on things you can control. So
Yeah, I can control me.
yeah, you begin to realize like you really can't really control anybody outside you. They're going to happen the way they happen, and there's nothing really you can do about it. So it makes no sense to get upset about what happens in this Maya delusional world, because it's always going to happen that way. It's probably
Yeah.
not going to change. It's probably going to
It's
happen
so
that way
big.
forever. And yeah, why dissipate your energy or drain your battery trying to put energy to stuff you can't control? So don't let their narrative become your narrative. Don't let their story become your story. Just kind of watch it like the detached witness in the audience on the movie screen. Like, there they go again. You know, what can I do about it? Nothing. But I can control my mindset and my perspective of it and not get attached to it and not get emotional about anything that happens in this crazy Maya delusional world. Like, yeah, okay, whatever, you know. They're fighting on the border of Thailand and Cambodia. What can you do? You know,
Yeah.
it's not the first time. It's probably not going to be the last time. You know, long as it doesn't affect me in the present moment, then I'm just going to let it pass like clouds in the sky, like anything. Whatever Donald Trump says on a daily basis, let it pass. You know,
Yeah.
don't get emotional about it. You can't control anything about it. You just let it happen the way it happens and say, all right, whatever. You know, there it goes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
water
these
under the
things,
bridge, clouds passing in the sky.
you're right. These things are so overwhelming. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, and then they want me to go down, go down the rabbit hole and get all upset and waste my emotions on it.
Yeah, don't give
So,
it to
yeah.
them. I can't control this. This doesn't serve me in the present moment. I let it pass.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Let
It
it
doesn't mean I don't
pass.
care. I just can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you can't. So why would you waste any energy on
Yeah.
anything you can't control? It's a
Yeah.
waste of energy. It's like burning your money. What can you do? You know,
Yeah.
you use your energy on something that uplifts you in the present moment. Stuff you can't control. It's just fairy tales, ghost stories on the TV screen. You know, like yeah, whatever, letting you pass. Pass.
Well, before we go, I have like a really beautiful quote I think will help everybody. Give your power back. This is how it goes. No one will ever love you exactly how you want because that's your job. I just thought that was so empowering. That's your
Yeah,
job to love
absolutely.
yourself.
Before you can love others, you have to love yourself. You have to have the highest self-love for yourself. You have to be your biggest cheerleader for yourself inside you as you. So you have to be your number one fan, you know? So love yourself first before you love others. And if you're waiting for other people to love you, you might be waiting a long time.
Yes.
Or you might be waiting a short time, you know? So don't let anybody save you, save yourself. And when you cultivate self-love, you feel a lot better about yourself. You know, you're not waiting for somebody. You're not waiting for a savior to come. You're like, people come, people go. It
Yeah,
doesn't
people-
matter. I love
yeah.
myself, and I'm not asking anybody to love me. I have unlimited love for myself, and I radiate that myself. And if somebody wants to add to my love, good. Someone wants to
Yeah.
minus from my love, goodbye. You know.
Yeah, I enjoy my
So-
company. I take myself out on
I
dates.
enjoy
love myself.
I'm right. I'm not lonely. I enjoy my company. You know, like I said before in the sad song, you asked me, "Have you ever lonely, Vedguru Dev?"
Hello,
I
no.
was like, I don't know how all these deities fit in here. Like all these ascended masters and archangels and spirit guides. I can barely breathe. It's like this. In
Yeah. It's a packed house. I'm a
So
hot
if you
sardine.
love yourself, you're never lonely. You're never waiting for somebody to keep you company. You keep yourself company. You know, you have a full house of love 24 hours a day because you cultivate your inner self-love.
Yeah. Well, I think with that, we'll leave on a loving note.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Leaving on a loving note.
Yes.
So I guess,
So-
all right. So we'll
Well,
wrap it
I
up.
don't know if you wanted to, any words of wisdom you wanted to share.
Yeah. So on a closing note, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at VEDGURUDEV. We're very close to almost 1,000 subscribers. Get us over that mark. Support the cause. Support the movement. It's free. All you have to do, if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to at VEDGURUDEV YouTube channel. Also, if you want to discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga, 100% free. Yeah. If you want to discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga, 100% free, go to freekriyayoga.com. I think we have over 420 members right now, so
Yeah.
it's 100% free. Join our group. We have great beginner Kriya Yoga classes in there, 100% free. It's way better than anything you would pay for or any other online courses. And yeah, join there. If you enjoy the benefits and the value and you want to support the cause and support the movement, you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. and we will guide you and help you on the path of Kriya Yoga.
Yes.
Same like we've done for Veronica, Mariana, Paul, Kyle. We have a very loving Kriya Yoga family in our Kriya Yoga school. So it's very outstanding. And we do this VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually go 3 hours, which we're over 3 hours now. And every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a satsang. So that will be coming up on Wednesday. Every new moon and full moon, we do the yagna like we showed earlier, burning up all our members' problems. And every Saturday, we have a live class, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which usually goes for 2 hours. And this will be our 74th class this week on Saturday. So a lot of information. You choose what works best for you. That is the best way. And regardless of what you choose, we love you the same. And no judgment. So
no judgment.
With that said, we will end with Babaji's Mula Mantra, which is Babaji's direct phone number. Calling Babaji. If you're ever going through something and you need Babaji's assistance, call on Babaji. And Babaji's Mula Mantra is Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Lastly, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will sing it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom, Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em. Om Spirit, Swami Kami, Amen, Amen, Umen Selah Hom.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em. Om Spirit, Swami Kami, Amen, Amen, Omen Selah Om. Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
बाबाजी नमः क्रिया बाबाजी नमः क्रिया बाबाजी नमः क्रिया बाबाजी